Yeah, there it is. We here.
There it is.
You know, it's us, man. Literally Anything podcast for the people. We here, rocking out with y'all.
Hey, get
As
one of
every
these.
Thursday. Yeah, good look. Yeah, I was in here trying to nourishment and all that before I got on because I don't like eating on the air. I like to be professional as possible. But we here. My bad. I was a little late. You know, we'll put that on me this week. But either way, welcome everybody. And as always, 3 times, welcome everybody. What's good with y'all? Hope y'all had a great week. We did. And even if we didn't, we going to act like we did right here. Because, you know, Living Anything podcast for the people. Happy Thursday. Yo, Sylvia. Yo, Gigi. Yo, Ryan. Sorry to keep y'all waiting for the extra couple minutes y'all was, but we appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to open my liquor, and we're going to start with hot takes while I do that. Let's start with you, brother Dejour, your baby mom's favorite ex-whore. That's a bar. But go ahead.
Oh, I got one. So, like, do Boosie get any flowers? Like, does like, all right, so boom. So I shared this post on Facebook today, and it was like Kevin Hart, Tristan Thompson. It was a whole bunch of just random black niggas, and it was Tory Lanez was on there, Chris Brown was on there, and it was like if all of them was drowning, who would you save?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, of course I said Brice Breezy, the GOAT.
Right.
So my brother and then my man, damn, I forget what this nigga name is. Sadui, my man Sadui, he said Boosie. My brother said Boosie.
Yo, Kenny, what's going on, bro?
I'm like, Boosie, how? Like, I thought it was a no-brainer. It'd probably be Chris.
Uh-huh.
But then there was like basically Sadui's claim was that Boosie has more wisdom than everybody up there. And I was like, that's the nigga you choose to lead your charge. Listen, I was like, he does? And he was like, do your research. And I was like, do you know who you're talking to? My middle name is Research, nigga. Like, that's the mountain that you want to stand on. And then my brother basically said the same thing.
I mean, if you look at it, I mean, he ain't missed on nothing he said. He just said it the wrong way.
He's missed on a lot of things, bro.
I don't know. Like, I don't feel like he missed on a lot of shit. But he just said,
bro. It's just sad. Y'all forcing this gay stuff on the kids. That's not true.
Yeah.
I say this all the time. My cousin done watch Living Single with me and Baby Boy and shit with me, and he still suck dick. So, like, what is that? So, how is we forcing any agenda on children? All the gay people since before 2015? No, Will and Grace. Let's say Will and Grace. I always like to start with Will and Grace. Since before Will and Grace, gay people since the dawn of time have been watching nothing but heteronormativity. And they still like booty hole. Yeah, like, so, yeah.
Oh, man.
And he paid somebody to molest his son.
Wow.
He ain't miss.
Yeah.
All right.
Sound like a fucking airball to me.
Okay, I could backtrack on that one. Never mind.
This man.
I'm not punching for a nigga who asks people for shit every week on IG.
Week. That nigga is literally
a deer hitter.
Fifth floor with money.
I need a deer hitter. I had the deer running across my lawn. My lawn like big as a football field, and the deer keep coming across. I need a deer hitter. Like any nigga that can go on Instagram and ask for a deer.
I need to borrow somebody's shit, man.
Man. Somebody got a van. Me and my fan, we in Miami. We need a van, but I gotta be able to smoke in your shit. Like Boosie got some classic begging rants.
What did my brother say? What was my brother's? My brother said, "Oh man," my brother said something like, "He not gonna let us fail" or some shit like that. And I want to point out. Damn, hold on, I'm gonna find it.
Sylvia, give us 1 second. We'll get to it. You a friend of the show. We'll definitely help you with that question. Just let us get through the hot takes. Hello, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Oh,
Come on,
yeah.
bro.
oh, here it is. Here it is.
Come on, bro. Don't cut his dick off, bro.
Wait a minute. My man Kenny hit me with the best one ever, and I don't believe I
Put your
didn't
pussy
say
on-
that.
it's like, Put your pussy
Put
on
your
live.
pussy on live. I give you $1,000.
Yo, and I said in here, I said Boosie is one of the. Boosie might be the funniest person. I don't mean to be funny person ever in history. My brother said.
Yeah,
my brother
man.
commented and said,
Yeah.
Boosie. He said, Boosie, bro, he gonna get us home safe. You want to know why Boosie's not gonna get us home safe? Because by the time we start making our way home, his fucking foot is gonna have to be chopped off. Because nigga don't ever have insulin medicine. You always got to be having his damn fans bringing him insulin medicine. That's not a knock on people with diabetes, because you know what I mean? You know how people be like, oh, you know, cancer runs in my family. This runs in my family. Well, nobody fucking runs in my family. That's why everybody got goddamn diabetes. So it's not a knock to diabetes. Boosie just don't fucking take care of himself. So I can't trust him.
Runs in my family is amazing. Just so you know, nobody runs in my family. Oh God. Oh man. All right. So yeah, we ain't fucking with Boosie, but that's my nigga still though, because he's entertaining as hell. Niggas with aptitude. Niggas.
I don't really know if I have a fucking hot take this week. Like this week has been actually a pretty serious week for me. So I just been taking care of family business. So for me it's just the things that we talked about or whatnot. I just seen some things online or on TV that piqued my interest, but I didn't really have no hot take,
Right. I mean,
guess
again, we don't ever want to force it, brother.
Yeah.
If that's where you at with it, then we good with that too.
I mean, I still wanted to put a pussy on live and let Boosie give her $1,000.
Nah, you want to know who put their pussy on live? Goddamn Lunel.
I don't want it.
Lunel gonna do it.
Lunel
It ain't gonna cost that much.
Listen, you ain't gotta pay Lunel $1,000. Lunel gonna do that shit just to do that shit.
Keep it a bean. You would hit Lunel?
No, I'm not touching Lunel.
Bust Lunel fat ass.
Listen, all right, you could do that. I'm gonna fuck with Miss Pat.
Hey, my nigga, because you want to know why?
I'm gonna take Miss Pat. I'm gonna take Miss Pat over Lunel, dog.
I'm gonna tell you how much I hate this conversation.
Because for real,
I done this conversation. I
done did worse for real.
Yeah, I have too. I have too.
Wait a minute. No, fuck that. No. Rewind. You two niggas are not in any way, shape, or form going to tell me that an excuse for fucking trash is I fucked trash before. No, that's not. No, I'm not letting y'all do this shit. I love y'all too much to let y'all go out like that. You should be able to elevate. If you hit trash, you done with that phase of your life. That shit's over. You wildin', bro.
Yo. Bro, all I'm saying,
y'all seen Lion King before. You know when Timon and Pumbaa raised Buddy from the dead, and then he finally eat a worm for the first time. He's like, slimy, but satisfied.
I hate both of y'all.
Bruh,
slimy, yes, satisfied.
For the record. I hate both of y'all. Like, god damn, man. Anyway, so moving on. Here's my thing, right? And this is the funny hot take for me. Why y'all keep trying to steal MMA boys' cars? Like,
oh my god,
what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, y'all really gotta relax, man. Like, what? So, if you're not familiar with the story, there's an MMA fighter named Jordan Williams who was very stupidly in the convenience store with his car key, was car still running and, open and available. But of course, you punch niggas in the face for a living, so you don't think nobody gonna try to steal your car. But they don't know that it's the car of somebody who punched people in the face for a living when they go to try and steal it. Mind you, all you need to know about this MMA person is that he had on a fanny pack as he was on his way into the convenience store. Returned from the convenience store to see his car being jacked. Promptly runs down on the car, opens the door with one hand, removes the person with the other hand, mid carjack. Like y'all got, and the only reason he didn't get his ass whooped because he ran fast. Like he ran like he knew exactly who it was when he saw him. Oh shit, it's you! Like that's the way he ran. Like wilding, bro. Like,
I saw Joe Rogan interview you before. I gotta go.
Yo, man.
Oh,
y'all gotta relax, man. Like
I have another hot take. That's not hot take. I think. Go ahead, my fault.
Carjacking ain't even decent no more. Like you, unless you get like a car, carjacking is not worth it anymore, bro.
Right.
Like you could just wait till they park and cut the catalytic off and get more money than what you trying to do, and it's a lot less dangerous. Now, don't go doing that, people. If you heard that and you never thought of that idea, please don't say you got that shit from the Little Anything podcast.
That nigga said
that's not. But. Yeah, but the reality is that niggas is getting shot. Like he lucky he only got yanked out that will. Like
yep.
he's in a great space right now compared to where he could have been, which is a
what state was that in?
Because I don't fucking know. Give me 1 second. I can look it up. I just hit Denver. It was Denver, Colorado.
Rocky Mountain High.
Could have put your goddamn noggin on top of the goddamn upholstery.
Man, listen, I'd have popped. Somebody would have put 2 in his ass and went and smoked a joint legally.
Yep.
It's a bad day for you, little nigga. But I'm all right.
Anybody ever try and carjack y'all?
I had a weird situation happen that scared the fuck out of me. I was at what is that? Was it Woodland Avenue and Cobbs Creek. Kev, you know the gas station and shit.
I know the gas station. Yeah, I was gonna say the gas station.
So I'm there one night. I just got finished filling up with gas. And I hear click, 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 click. My back doors open up and 2 niggas hop in my back seat. I was like, click, click, right out the motherfucking car. Fuck is y'all doing? Yo,
that's the funniest story I ever heard you tell, bro.
Not no taxi. Fuck is y'all talking about? Can you drive us around the corner? Can you walk around the corner, pussy? Like, yo, I ain't had no gun at the time. It was just like, all right, I'm gonna just get out the car and I'm gonna walk like this shit ain't my car no more. Like,
yo, that's amazing. So I got a funny story, and this is not me who was. I was like in the area, but did this not happen to me directly? But it was Powerhouse. One of them years that I was young enough to be at Powerhouse. I honestly don't remember what fucking year it was. Dipset. Niggas went in big ass groups to the gym. So you know, when you go in a group like that, you got several different vehicles.
Right.
Man, oh man. So you know, the 3 of us, it was me and my man Jay and another boy that was with us.
Hold on real quick. This nigga looked like Tommy Oliver on the Mighty Morphin Nigga Rangers.
You're doing a lot over there, Left. I'm not gonna lie to you.
My bad.
So the 3 of us peel off, and then it was like 3 other motherfuckers and 3. It was like 3 cars, 9 people, 3 people in each car. So the motherfuckers who parked the furthest from us, so it's like the 6 of us is like 2 cars from each other. These 3 niggas is like 4 sections over because they came late. You know how that go. When niggas is late, you get what you get.
You get what you get.
We getting in the car. All we hear is, oh shit, no. And you hear like a scuffle, and then you see niggas running. We hop out the wheel, run over to these niggas. What's up? My man shit leaking. They standing outside the car. He said, man, this nigga got me hit with the gun. I said, what? What happened? He said, these niggas came over to us and was like, yo, run the keys. Like, we taking that shit. This nigga said he reached in his pocket, had the keys in his pocket, threw the keys up in the air when he came out of his pocket. The shit flew across the jaw. He said, man, smacked it with the jaw, back and ran. Yo, my nigga. I laughed so hard. You're not supposed to laugh in that moment. My man is he's not in good shape at the moment. But the fact that you had the wherewithal to do the Houdini with the keys, them shit.
This nigga thought this was all about the Benjamins.
Niggas was dead ass. Niggas is in fucking parking lot looking under trying to find where he fucking threw these joints. He tossed the shit. I said, you was scared of shit. You threw them keys far as a motherfucker. Them shit was dead there when we was parked at. And like I told you earlier in the story, we was 4 sections away from these niggas. That shit
nigga caught that hit with the blicky like nigga, it's a rap.
I promise you that wasn't nothing but frustration because you knew it was a rap at that point.
He was like motherfucker for what?
We not looking for the keys, and now y'all niggas know who we is, and I can't let this shit off right here. Which is what I told him afterwards. I'm like, bro, he wasn't gonna shoot you here. Like, he wasn't gonna shoot. We had to let out of a concert. Now, mind you, we was out a little bit like on the early side, so the show wasn't quite over yet. Traffic wasn't bad, but either way, he wasn't gonna shoot you right here, bro. But I'm not mad at him because I like in that moment. You do what your instincts tell you to do. He did a good thing.
Might have been the smartest decision he ever made in his life.
It easily could have been the smartest decision he ever made, except for that hickey he had for a week and a half. My man had that hickey for a week and a half. Like that shit was bad. He had
the Ruger symbol like this on his.
But you know, and I ain't gonna say his name on here because I know we still good on the John. So like, my nigga, it worked out though. Don't worry about it. It worked out. But yeah, no, that's the funniest like carjack robbery kind of story that I have. That shit, like I said, it shouldn't be funny. That shouldn't be funny at all. But
mine was like, I mean, well, I did almost get carjacked after work one day. That did happen. I think you probably remember that.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah. Niggas pulled up on me at work. He pulled up, was like, nigga, I'm gonna kill you. I was like, do it! And ran through the light. Don't threaten me with a good time, bitch. I'm gonna make you work for it.
That nigga said, do it. That's funny.
Because it was about to be some West Side Gun ad libs in that bitch. My shit was about to sound like goddamn Designer.
Oh shit.
That's the sound of my get.
All right. So, real quick, and then Sylvia already got an answer, but we had Sylvia pop in with a question, and just I guess she's having some. It's nothing too heavy. If your kid was attending dance class 3 times a week for 2 hours, getting dinner and a tutor and whatever they needed, and picked up and dropped off, she added that at the end for $200 a month. Would you pay for that? Absolutely. That is a goddamn bargain. Yeah. That is a bargain. Hood don't even have kids, and he know that's a bargain. Like that's a goddamn deal.
Because I be trying to get motherfuckers to watch my nephews.
If someone is providing that level of service for you and your child, that's cool. Let me guess. Is the baby dad not okay with paying that? Then that's me starting shit. I'm sorry. Never mind. Don't answer that, Sylvia. Because I'm over here starting trouble. But that would be my assumption as to what was happening. But yeah, anyway. Learn Anything podcast review. We 18 minutes in. We done with the hot takes. Let's get to some goofy shit. No, we're not gonna start with the goofy shit. It's a few little small, like halfway serious things.
Man, fuck that serious shit. You got me in a good mood today.
So that's where we at with it. Duly fucking noted. All right. So let's go with first. No, did y'all hear the ball of Mellow Ball? I want to like because he made me mad
when he said he was the most unguardable or whatever.
No, not even that. This nigga. So they asked him about his whole situation with not going to college and going to the NBA and so on and so forth. He says, my whole life I always knew I was going to the NBA. I always knew everything about this felt normal to me. I always knew I would have stardom, and I grew up into it. I already had my life planned out my whole life. I thought I was a star. I ain't even gonna say I'm a rock star. It's something other than that. I'm something rare. Hold up. I gotta get the rest of the quote. You want to go to the league, so school's not your priority. We not tripping off school. We not dumb. We know how to learn. We don't need school. And school not even teaching you shit. So what the fuck is school? Now.
Hey, yo, talk, nigga.
Wait a minute. Now, mind you, I'm not telling you that I disagree with everything he's saying. What I'm telling you is that he's putting this shit on Instagram where he is whether he likes it or not, he's a role model for kids. And it's some kid that ain't good enough to talk this way and live this way and think this way, saying this dumb shit out his mouth.
Because a couple of them text you every day.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I know these young boys. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, he's wilding. Like, and I'm not saying he's lying about any of that. What I'm saying is he can think that way because he's good. He's one of the best 100 or 200 basketball players on earth. He might even be higher than that. But Lil J-Rock from down the block who gets straight D's can't think like that. His dumbass can't think like that. Like, we gotta relax with the shit you say. Because if you want to be one of them boys, you gotta got certain responsibility to say responsible shit on earth. Now, he walked it back. Don't get that fucked up. He got on there and was like, listen, I'm saying for me and people in my situation. Bro, it's like 7 of y'all on earth that's in your situation. You out here telling these dumbass young boys.
And 2 of them is your fucking siblings.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Because Quantavious out here like, fuck this shit, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Fuck all that. Because LaMelo said that shit.
Yeah, it's a little nigga named Dookie that's like, no, I'm going to do like Melo did. Little Doodoo. Hey, Lil Doodoo got a jump shot. Yeah, that nigga ain't going to the league, though.
Hey,
wild, man.
Do y'all think the balls, like the brothers, do they reap the benefits of white privilege? Because they feel very white privilegey to me.
You said the balls, the family?
No, just the brothers.
You think so? That's the vibe you get from them?
Yeah, because like
I don't know if it's white privilege or just general privilege. Like they're not bad.
They're well off.
Like they ain't never been very well off or none of that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? They ain't never been broke or in a bad spot. They
don't know what it's like to play fucking basketball on a fucking crate, on a hollowed out crate and shit, on a telephone pole. You dig what I'm saying?
Cereal bowls. Like, no,
they don't know struggle, nigga.
Yeah,
like, I mean, so that's what I'm saying.
Now Kenny says he thinks so. Kenny agrees with you.
Yeah, like there's no doubt in my mind. Like, not that there's a doubt in anybody's mind, but LeVar is a black father to me, right?
Right.
I do believe, LeVar is a black father.
One of them dads.
Like LeVar's a nigga, regardless of who his wife is. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with interracial marriage. Y'all know that I don't care for who you love who you love. I genuinely don't care at all. But I think the only one that I would let say nigga is LiAngelo, because I never really heard his voice like that. So I don't think he ever really had to prove nothing.
Shit. So he clearly got nigga tendencies. He's still shit he can afford. Like, so he absolutely has nigga tendencies. Because only a nigga is still some shit that they absolutely could have paid for on their own. Like, wait. Some of the most nigga shit I ever seen in my life.
Speaking of niggas who steal shit that they can really afford, or he probably couldn't afford it at the time or whatever. What's up with your boy Jameis Winston and his fucking stretching activities, dog?
Right, my boy, nigga.
Did y'all see that motherfucker?
No, not my boy.
He looks really questionable. He eats W's.
Every time I see Jameis Winston do anything, he's just the most awkward motherfucker on the planet, and it's hilarious to me. And I found humor in him ever since they call him stealing snow crabs out of Publix. He is funny as shit to me, not on purpose though. Like the way you said Boozy is funny, but he don't mean to be funny. Jameis Winston amuses the shit out of me when he talks, when I see his workouts. Everything he does is funny as shit to me. Yeah. Look, Kenny got my back on this. LiAngelo sound like a nigga. I heard him talk. I'm telling you, LiAngelo stole some shit out the airport, and he had money in his pocket. Those are Negro
in China.
In China, he stole some shit out the Chinese airport that he absolutely could afford, and just cause. And I gotta expect nigga shit from somebody who has the capacity to make those decisions. As far as Jameis Winston. Listen, man.
We got a W. Yeah, we're gonna eat a W. Like, why he told me
you want to eat a W? I'm gonna eat a W.
Them niggas was like, they was looking at it. I was like, all right.
What the fuck wrong with you, bro? Yeah, no, they was a little thrown off by the bro.
I don't know
Excuse
about
me.
this right here. This is different. You are
Oh,
different. I don't get it. I'm not even going to get
um,
involved in any of this eating of a W.
yeah. Oh, so here's another one with some nigga shit because you know we love nigga shit. Did you heard about the young lady? Hold up, what's her name? Dasha Kelly. Did you hear about Dasha Kelly?
No.
Okay, so we'll talk about Dasha Kelly. She she lives in Las Vegas, North Las Vegas. She owed
Mhm.
$2,000 rent for her home.
Okay.
She and her 3 children were facing eviction, and then she put a GoFundMe donation up titled "Help me and my girls avoid eviction. Help my girls and I avoid eviction." She said she was 32. The daughters were 5, 6, and 8. Please help.
That bitch
The page didn't get any money at first, and then CNN ran a story on the page, and then that shit started popping, and she had an interview, and then it raised 100 stacks in a matter of days, even though her goal was only 2 stacks. As of Monday, the page raised $234,000. Oh, but here it is. None of these kids are hers. Kelly admitted that the 3 girls she sat on the couch with are not her biological daughters. Yo, why do y'all keep doing this? Like, what makes y'all think you niggas not gonna get caught? Like, you can't steal people kids and go on CNN. Like, you can't even steal people kids and go to the corner store. Like, you definitely can't steal people kids and go on CNN and try and get money off them. Like, sit your dumb asses down. Like, every time it's one of our people. And Gigi's absolutely right. GoFundMe didn't release the funds because GoFundMe got burned too many times. They've been burned so much. They go through tooth and nail to make sure that shit is right now. But the point is that she raised $234,000 in a matter of days from a CNN interview, and them kids wasn't even her kids. Like, and the girl mom was like, "Bitch, like, how you go?"
Yo, but that's what she fucked because you shut up, you gonna get some bread, bitch. Like
on some real shit. Yeah, the absolute devious street nigga in me.
If her name was Dejor Darnell Hood, bro, she would out, yo, because you know me, nigga. I got silver tongue. Listen here, bitch. You want to take that 2,000 that you was gonna get anyway? Have a Coke with a smile and shut the fuck up. You gonna run me that?
Yeah, or ain't neither one of us getting nothing, and I'm okay with that.
And guess what, bitch? I'm not homeless, so
yeah, exactly.
When the moratorium run out, who gonna be on the street?
Oh shit!
My kids gonna be in the crib warm as fuck regardless.
See, that's the reason why you gotta have a situation where you talk to people like, yo, listen here. I know this your kid, you gonna get this much. This your kid, you gonna get this much. This your kid, you gonna get this much. All right, first of all, let me stop playing and acting like, look, that shit was just out of fucking pocket.
Indeed, exactly. Shout out to 100 Proof. That's a new viewer. I don't think I ever seen that person in the comments before. Shout out to you. Doing the most. She's absolutely doing the fucking most. And like Gigi says on the follow-up to that, fucking it up for other people that might actually need the help. And that's what it does. People who really need these things and who really need these resources and got to use them in real life are looked at with a side eye when people like this do shit like this. And that's just the natural flow of things. But the whole thing was like, we don't live in an age where you can get this kind of shit off no more, though. Like, I don't understand why people don't see that part. Like, once upon a time, you could do that shit. It was a time where you could scam niggas, like, and motherfuckers ain't care because people have good hearts for the most part. People will put $1 into a bucket for a hard up case. That's just one of them things that happens. But I mean, you gotta know your checks and balances. Like, niggas not living like that no more. We checking the files, we checking the footage, we on all that shit. Like, niggas is not letting you get this shit off no more. Y'all gotta stop. Like, it was working maybe 5-6 years ago when that shit first started. It was bitches going to Vegas on GoFundMe when GoFundMe first came out. I seen bitches really like funding trips and I seen niggas doing all kinds of weird shit on like all on GoFundMe. Like, and for a while that shit was working. It's dead. They're not releasing the funds. If your car's not real, they investigating. If you go on CNN, your dumbass better be like authentic. Like, it's real weird to me. I don't understand how niggas keep thinking this shit gonna work.
Oh, golly.
But yeah, so shout out to her for that. Let's see. Fuck shit. I got a lot. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Give me 1 second.
You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. I'm my team. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. You about to lose.
Yeah, so OnlyFans about to look a little different. what it do? OnlyFans about to look a little different. So OnlyFans, for those of you who don't know, in the pandemic, it's a little site called OnlyFans blew up. All the strippers went on OnlyFans and started doing freaky shit for $5 a month, $6 a month, $7 a month, whatever they charging.
Then he know too much. Then he know too much.
Listen, I do research for my job.
$35 a month.
Time out. This niggas paying that?
Yo, it's
in real life.
Like motherfuckers is really paying that shit. Like,
that's wild to me. Like, without getting too deep into it, Pornhub is free. It's no way in hell I'm gonna give any bitch $20 a month to shake her ass. Like, yo, wow.
Hold on, no, because you're not only paying her to shake her ass.
What am I paying?
Because you know when she's on camera, she can see herself. So you're paying her to shake her ass and watch herself.
Yeah, my bad.
Shit.
I don't want to leave nothing out of it.
Don't leave nothing out. Put some respect on these sex workers, bro.
Yeah, no, listen, I don't have no, and that's what I want to make very clear, that I don't have an issue with the grind. The grind is the grind. It's the oldest profession for a reason. Mm-hmm. Like, they say that for a reason. What's your issue, bro?
My issue is the niggas that's happy about this. Like, bro, the niggas that's like,
we on the same page. Yeah, y'all weird. Like, why you so happy these women can't make their money no more?
Yo,
y'all, because weird as hell, yo.
This is nigga Cam that I went to high school with. He was like, I seen him post it and was like, yeah, y'all can't get unemployment either. Like, bro, you the unemployment police? Like, that's what you do with your day?
First off, you clearly don't get like
yamage.
You clearly not getting no yams nowhere.
Yo, but the funny thing is, he's engaged and he spells fiance with one E all the time. So I'm like, you bitch a nigga? Is your bitch a nigga?
Yo, is your bitch a nigga? Wow, that's wild.
Yo, seriously, heard you sing the song before?
Yo, yeah.
Bitch looks like a nigga. That's my shit.
Oh man,
bitch looks like a nigga. Yo, we should do a Black Miss Doubtfire and have that as a theme song.
Oh shit, dude.
Yo,
woo.
All right, so all right, let's tidy it up real quick. So the site OnlyFans is where these young ladies in the pandemic went to go keep getting their money or whatever. And for the most part, they don't have any restrictions. It's nudity, it's pornography, it's all of these things.
Man, they be fucking.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. That's pornography. You know what I'm saying? I'm the professional. It's your job to say fucking. It's my job to try and
pretty much.
You know what I mean? The cute bow on it. But anyway, so they're on here and they're doing their thing. Now, OnlyFans just announced that in October, they will not ban nudity, but they will ban pornography on the site. So if your nudity goes against their community standards, and if you are on Facebook, you know community standards could be a motherfucker. If you post something that goes against their standards, it will remove you. So basically, these people are taking money out of the mouths of these sex workers because they can't get paid in this easy fashion no more. And like my man let us know, they got $30 a month coming in.
They taking stuff out of they taking money out of their mouth. Really? I mean, what else are they taking out of their mouth?
I mean, clearly they're just taking the money out. No, if you think for a second that they're not going to find another place to sell the videos.
Oh, like, see, I'm
be real about
I'm gonna explain to you how they going to do it. Dun,
Just
dun,
look.
dun.
This nigga already started following his paperwork. Go ahead.
Listen, I'm gonna explain to you how they gonna do it, because there's a such thing as the DMs on motherfucking OnlyFans. So they gonna sell the explicit content
They
in the DMs.
They're not gonna be able to.
They're not gonna be able to sell it in the DMs.
Mm-mm.
Oh man,
They can monitor all that shit, man, and they'll shut that shit down.
But
there we go.
Check your dice, Damon.
Bulletproof. That's where it's at right there. They
Twitter.
gonna find a way on
Twitter.
And Twitter after dark still be kicking.
Listen, man.
Twitter after
have
dark
never-
happens at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yo, you ever be at
That
work?
shit is kind of 24 hours if we be at
Yo, you ever be at work
the dark
scrolling
is
down
like
the timeline?
7-Eleven. The shit ain't closing. What you say?
Mhm.
You ever be at work scrolling down the timeline? You got third graders running in your office, and it's nothing but squirting and
Here's the thing.
burping on them.
I had to clean my Twitter follows up because I had people, because Twitter, and for those of y'all who not like super Twitter savvy, if you follow somebody and they retweet something, that shit comes up on your timeline. Whether you want it to be there or not, it's in your feed. So I got a lot of horny ass friends, and Twitter is a porn paradise. Like if you like explicit sexual content, Twitter don't have no rules. Like
At all.
you can say
You
all
can find
kinds
somebody
of shit.
doodling on somebody.
and they absolutely will not take that shit down. Not
Yep.
at all. It will stay up for as long as you keep it up. So Twitter's a wasteland. And if you on that motherfucker, it's plenty of this shit there, and nobody like restricts it or does anything to it. So, for me, it's
Yo, hold on.
they're gonna get their money one way or another, but
Hold
I find
on.
this shit to be
It's the
funny. But
tweets
again,
for me.
Bruh, you know what's crazy though?
what?
I need Dave Chappelle to go back and redo the internet sketch.
The
Internet
internet
is
it's even
a
worse.
wild place.
Yo, yeah, 100% ain't no more after dark. My man Mint said I need both E's on that fiance.
Yo. I be saying, I'm like, hey, yo, I mean, her chin kind of, you feel me?
Oh shit! I need
mm.
both E's. Is hilarious.
She got. Do it look scratchy?
No, she look good for him.
Oh shit! Damn!
Wah wah wah.
Nah, but all right, back.
That's fucking crazy. She looked good for him. That's wow.
Cuz fuck that nigga, bro. He used to make fun of me for being fat in high school. Now that nigga look just like me. So I mean, you feel me? I'm kind of a trendsetter out this bitch.
He had to turn into you, the morph. Yeah.
Nah.
Indeed.
So, but you know who really loses in this whole situation?
Who?
OnlyFans.
Only you think so?
Oh, for sure. Because they don't even have their. I remember months ago they were saying they was looking at they wanted to find a multi-million-dollar a company to buy and help them clean their shit up. Like, why can't y'all do that shit yourselves? Like, that's weird.
Nobody.
Two,
Why do
Kenny
y'all?
said that was a low blow.
hey, I mean, you know
Why
what?
do
That's
y'all
gonna happen.
Why do y'all
Hello,
want
hello, Naya. I
to
think-
clean it up?
Yeah, like why y'all want to legitimate y'all?
first timers in here today. Go ahead.
And also, being an ex whore, you know things about people. I know a couple people who used to sell pussy or might even still sell pussy. I don't affiliate myself with them anymore. But so like the
And that's
homie,
okay.
I got my
That's
homie.
light, bro.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. My homie Jess, right? So Jess,
Yo,
she
I
used-
hate when you do that. Go ahead.
Nah, hold on. But the funny thing is, Jess gonna watch it like, oh, my best friend, he talking about me. Go, best friend.
Go best friend.
Look, yo, she about to.
He talking about me.
Oh,
Nah, that's
shit.
my nigga for real. That's my nigga.
Yeah.
So Jess used to sell digital box, and her main stream of revenue was Snapchat. So all the shit's going to, like, Snapchat was huge on it. Twitter was huge on it. You lock in with somebody on Twitter, y'all exchange numbers. They use a Google Voice number. Yo, do you know that it's like whole virtual hen houses?
Listen, man. They don't call that shit the oldest profession for nothing. Coochie been selling since the beginning of the time. Like, it's just
Hey,
simple.
Hey,
Like,
let me tell
from the
y'all.
beginning
What,
of time, nigga.
I got caught up, right? So in my ex relationship, we all know my last, when I was engaged, I wasn't.
We don't gotta get to the details. We know that shit, man. Fuck
yes, yeah, right. So
Fuck that
y'all,
whole situation.
hey, fuck both of them, for real.
her.
Hey, so I wasn't the best. I didn't always take it the most serious, but when I took it serious, I took it serious until you gave me a reason not to. So at the time when I wasn't taking it serious, I met Shorty online. She told me and her cool. I'm like, yo, like she bad as shit. And she was like, yo, like for real, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I really do like our conversation, but like, we can't talk about no sexual stuff. Which, you know me, I don't bring that shit up anyway.
Right.
So
except today.
Yeah, for real. So for her to tell me we can't bring up no sexual shit, now I kind of want to because I want to figure out why. So I'm thinking she on that. You know how the girls be. And Gigi, I know some of your friends probably like this too. When the girls be like, nah, I don't usually do that. Whole time they the friend that usually do that. Like, so she told me, no, we can't bring
Hold up. Gigi, you said the feed not looking right? Anybody else feel that way? Let me know. See if there's anything I can do. But go ahead. Keep going. We talking, yada yada yada. She said we can't bring up any sexual shit. I'm like, why? And she's like, nah, we just can't. That's not what I want to get into. I just want to be friends, X, Y, and Z. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then we end up talking freaky deaky, and she's like, oh, you can't make me feel this way because I'm gonna have to charge you. So I'm thinking that's like metaphor. Nah, she really like she sell coochie on the internet. So I'm like, yo, you can't make me feel this way. I'm gonna have to charge you.
Yep.
Holy shit.
So that's what I'm not going to do. I can say no to ratchet pussy. My name not Juicy J. So long story short, me and her end up getting
Juicy
cool.
the goat. Go ahead.
We end up getting cool to the point where like I used to FaceTime her on my way home from work. So we talking. One day she got real weird on the phone and hung up, and that was that. I didn't talk to her for like 2 weeks after that. Come to find out that like Shorty had a stroke. Like she called me from the hospital place. Lost her job. This and that. And like by this point, me and her cool. So I'm like, oh, you my nigga for real. Like here, I'll toss you a bone just to,
right,
you know what I mean? Here, it takes a little $50 to, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's one of them type situations. So the saying is, you don't pay a prostitute for pussy. You pay them to keep they fucking mouth shut.
Leave and be quiet.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what it was. Even though me and her never really did nothing, this chick wanted more money out of nowhere, and I'm like, bro, the devil did this to you on purpose because he knew you was going to trying to extort a nigga like me. So then she ended up was like, hey yo, I'ma tell. Mm-hmm. Well, then bitch, you just gonna have to tell them because I'm not giving you no more money. Yeah, that bitch told on me.
You don't pay a hoe for sex. You pay a hoe to leave.
Yo, what's crazy is that first off, that reminds me of that scene in Life where we say he said, right. If you don't put that down, I'm gonna have to shoot you. He said, we just gonna be some shot motherfuckers. Like, that's the space she was forced to be in. But the other side of that is this, right? All right, so and this is not, and I want to be very, very clear. This is not a downplay to any of the people who do OnlyFans or any of that type of thing. This is not talking down on the people who pay for that shit. If that's what you into and that's what your means are and that's what you want to do, knock yourself out. Me personally, KP, have never, ever, ever understood the premise of paying for sex in any way, shape, or form. Now, again, they say you pay them to leave or the convenience of not having to roll over and cuddle or whatever. Yeah, I hear all that. But, no. I've never been in a position where I had to go in my pocket for some pussy. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and be that dude to be like, I would never pay. Everybody pays for pussy.
But
don't get that twisted.
That's a fact.
If you've had sex with a woman as a man, you paid for it one way. You bought a soda, a water, a meal, a car, a ring, an outfit, some shoes, anything. So, some people, everybody got different levels, and you might not have said, "Here's $100, give me a little bit," but everybody pay. Everybody pay. Everybody pay. You fucking lying if you think you didn't, or you just don't know no better. Everybody pay.
Right.
Dot.
You took my first point, right? The second point is we don't make enough money to be in a position to really actually want to pay for pussy. You know what I mean? Like, right. if you in a situation in which I'm not condoning it, but if you're in a situation where boom, I'm worth $100 million, all these chicks they don't really fuck with me, or we
you got it.
Yeah, we not there. We not da. And at the end of the day, if you just want some yams and you feel me, but you don't want to be notorious about it, you know what I mean? You gonna hit the madam. Madam Suzanne. Hey, I know y'all niggas know who Madam Suzanne is.
I don't. I'm not going.
Y'all niggas didn't watch Cat House on HBO?
You know what? I remember that, but I don't remember no names. I need you to relax. I need you to relax, my nigga. I know the show you talk about, but I certainly don't remember a single fucking character from it, and I'm mad that you do.
Y'all know R.I.P. to my nigga Dennis Hoff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yo, them
oh man.
Hey, girl, you know what I mean? Them daddy issues do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
I've always maintained that.
Absolutely.
I've always maintained that. And this is the beautiful thing about growing up with sisters. When you have an older sister in your life, and all three of us have older sisters, so your older sister will give you the game. Like, so it's certain shit. Like, you got a little bit of
mine didn't. I'm gonna be honest, mine didn't, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
figured it out.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
I was an annoying little brother, so I
yeah,
get it.
no, fuck that. My sisters had me. They didn't care how much I got on their nerves. They laced me good. Like, they made sure I knew exactly. Like, don't believe no bitches crying, especially when you young. Like, man, oh man, you know how many bitches sat on the phone and cried? Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Nah, my sister
Oh,
told
all
me
right.
early. She was like, hey,
Hey, yo, you got real George on him. Yeah.
Listen, I tell
Mhm.
you what, my wife always says that the shit she heard about me is what she don't understand because she never saw that side of me. But I'll be trying to tell her, like, I was trash when I was a young boy. Like, I was
The most
trash.
shady.
Listen, my niggas really called me that. Like,
The
that
most
was a
shady.
nickname. Because my middle name is Franklin. For those who may not know, I don't give a fuck. That's what my middle name is. But my niggas used to call me the most shady Frankie baby, like, because I was awful. I was a terrible motherfucker, and I apologize to all of y'all a little bit. Not some of y'all needed that shit. So,
nah, but for real,
I gave some of y'all some awakenings to save y'all from shit later in life.
You
So,
ever be
you're
you ever
welcome.
be
But go
you
ahead.
ever be out in the mall or something, and then like you see somebody like that, where I know her from, 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 and then it dawn on you like I might have hit that back in the day. But truthfully speaking, if I fucked you and you ugly, I forgot. So don't say nothing to me.
Because if you fucked her and she was ugly, she served a purpose.
But she might not have been ugly
Like,
at that time.
I don't remember
might-
all. I don't remember all my cashiers, but they helped, nigga. Like,
Bring that
like, fuck that shit don't mean that.
Yo.
I don't remember every waitress I had, but goddamn it, I ate. Like, it's just you got a vehicle to get to where you gotta go sometimes, and that's just what it is. So you know.
Yo, the
I ever tell you
funny,
about when? Oh, go ahead. My fault.
the funny thing for me is, all right, ending up marrying somebody from Chester, right?
That was the first
thi-
mistake.
Stop, nigga! Stop, nigga! That was your first mistake. Anyway, talk, nigga.
Now I know why you went what you went through.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm done.
I got kids. I got kids by this woman, bro. I got kids by this woman, so I can't say that. I can't.
I mean, it is what it is now. We can say it for you. You
Oh,
love the kids. This ain't got
shit.
nothing to do with them.
God,
My nephew is
damn.
among my favorite people on the planet. But guess what?
dang, this nigga threw it. Shit. All right, so
Continue
But I
with
had-
the story though.
but I had a situation back, in our gallery days and shit, where I met some chick that was from Chester. We got into some shit, and then,
So what's your problem?
No, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up and listen.
She had
So-
on white shoes, didn't she?
Hey yo, shut the fuck up.
Wrap it up, B. Wrap that
Uh.
gavel up, B. Like, yo. But I smashed Shorty or whatever, and she ain't had no car for her to get home, and I was like, fuck you, dude.
I'll walk you halfway.
I made sure she got to the gallery. Her folks came and got her and shit, and he was just looking at me like, you couldn't
You ain't
make sure
shit.
she get home.
You
I
ain't
got what
shit.
I want. And the
Yeah.
crazy shit, I was on my joint like one day I'm gonna bump into her while I'm in Chester, and it never fucking happened.
That was God looking out for
It
you.
was-
Her family was running up on you like Kevin Hart in the 40-year-old virgin.
Truthfully, you might have
rolling 60s, nigga.
you might have run into her.
Pull up
You might have
for
run into her a couple times, but I mean, Chester ages motherfuckers for real, for real. Yeah, Chester, like
Just the hard living.
yeah, that's like Lori
This
Lightfoot
is
when the
hard
beginning of her
living.
term to
Mitchell
now.
Crystal sipping.
Oh shit! This nigga said Lori Lightfoot. God,
That's my
damn,
baby.
and I
Y'all know I
know
love
exactly
it.
who the fuck he's talking about.
I love me some Lori Lightfoot. That's my baby.
I'm gonna shut
She
the fuck up. I refuse to go.
Lori
She gonna
Lightfoot.
come. She gonna come shave your mustache, nigga.
Lori Lightfoot is no. So Boosie gotta be second. Lori Lightfoot gotta be the funniest person because she truly does not mean to be funny at all.
No, Lori Lightfoot is a running fucking gag, man. I that poor lady, man. She ain't
She
asked
is
for
a
none of
whole
that shit.
meme.
She ain't asked for
whole
none of that
meme.
shit,
The
bro.
picture when she be like this.
She ain't asked for none of that shit at all, but she definitely be on the
Mm.
side looking wild. All right, I got one for y'all that I want to get your opinion on. So 50 is putting together a little movie situation, and he's gonna get Eminem to play White Boy Rick. Now, have you heard? Y'all know the story of White Boy
White
Rick,
boy
right?
Rick, yeah.
Yeah. And for those of you who may not, drug dealer, Detroit
Detroit
cooperated
legend.
with the feds and all that good shit. Yeah. It's a movie about it. It's actually several different specials. There's some documentaries, there's some movies, there's a couple different things.
It's a
If
movie.
you look
about
up White Boy Rick, you'll find all the information you
Matthew
need.
McConaughey played him.
Yes, he did. Absolutely. But either way, 50 is
My
doing a
homeboy.
rendition of this whole situation now, and he's going to get M to play White Boy Rick. How do we feel about that? Like, because, like, low-key, M got one acting role.
Nah, hold on. But he has a lot of moments that are flawless.
Okay.
He
was playing himself.
Nah, okay, true. But
That's what I'm saying. Like, that was
the
my
Wash,
thing.
the Wash smoked that role. One of my favorite cinema scenes in recent memory is, y'all ever see Funny People? Well, Adam
I did
Sandler.
not.
when he
You
has
know what?
cancer?
I did. I remember that. It
That's-
was a very long movie, though.
It is a very long movie.
It was very long,
So-
and my ADD couldn't take it.
Whoop de whoop. He finally, he beat cancer. He got all these people at a bar and shit. And Ray Romano, he's sitting there with Eminem. And Ray Romano was at the bar with his phone trying to do one of these. So he was like, "Who the fuck is that man?" But it's hilarious because Eminem really don't leave the house. Like, so it's very real for Eminem
Right.
not to know who the fuck Ray Romano is. Who the fuck is he? Why you keep looking at me? He's like, "Yo, you don't know him? Everybody love Raymond." He was like, "Your name Raymond? You want to fuck me, Ray? Do you want me to bend over so you can fuck me in my ass?" And Ray's like, "Oh no, yo,
He just called him out on it, right?
yeah." But I'm saying
No,
saying that to say because y'all know I'm an Eminem fan, but like, don't count him out. But also, y'all could have found somebody younger. Y'all could have used goddamn, I don't know, one of these YouTubers,
Now,
Logan Paul,
and
somebody.
see, you
He could
got
have
right
used
to what I was thinking.
MGK,
Nah, I'm cool.
but he couldn't
Well-
use MGK because of the beef.
No, yeah,
Nah.
He could have used Yellow Wolf.
It's 50
Nah,
doing it.
Yellow Wolf
So-
is as old as Eminem, bro.
Yeah, I don't like you would have had to find like just like a separate young white man to do this role with.
He could
I
have
don't know how I
had
feel about
Ansel
it.
Igor.
No, he could have got 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. You don't even know who 1090 Jake is.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yo,
Absolutely
he could have
right.
got 1090 Jake for that.
All right, we'll take your word for it. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yo, wait,
At
why
all.
you sound like a news correspondent? All right, we'll take your word for it.
Because I was trying to, you know how when you be trying to think of something like, do I know this nigga? Like, hold up.
No,
wait a
no,
minute.
no, no,
David
no.
Bank- Nope, don't
This
know
nigga
that
said-
nigga. Keep moving.
All right, we'll take your word for it.
No,
Yeah,
but,
back to you, D Hood. Back to you, Deja.
what I say about this is that M did a great job at 8 Mile, but again, like Left said, that's who he was playing his goddamn self. So I don't know. But the other part is that M is 50. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, this story took place when this young boy was like 20 years old.
Nah,
He might
White
be
Boy
younger
Rick
than
started.
that.
He was like, yeah, he was like 16.
13. Yeah, he was like 16,
Yeah.
17. Like, come on, y'all. Come on.
I mean, they're using
Like,
they're using that run it back technology.
But this is what we do in Hollywood all the time. Like fucking whatchamacallit, the whole cast of Clueless was 35. Like they always do shit like this. Fucking bring it on. Fucking Gabrielle Union was 28 years old now. Fucking movie.
Bring it
they
on.
always
It's
do this.
broads.
Like anytime they have like a gang of teenagers, they go to the 50-year-old nigga who they can make young for a minute. It's weird. Like it's young actors, y'all. It's young actresses. Stop doing that shit.
They gonna be
man.
digging motherfuckers up in the grave for the remix now.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like that shit weird, man. Like stop hiring 50-year-old people to play 20s.
Yo,
It's not okay. I wouldn't even feel good getting that fucking callback. Like, word, how old is he? Y'all know I'm 52, right? Like that's weird to me.
Nah, that's like poot on the wire, bro. You know damn well your skittle diddle no hair in the middle ass did not belong in that damn corner.
Yeah, no. Pooh had the whole thinness going on in the middle. He definitely was not.
And he had a
any
5
circumstance.
He was supposed to be a 16-year-old with the meanest 5 o'clock shadow the whole series.
Yeah, no, they did a lot with that, especially when they had him next to Wallace, because Wallace looked for Michael B. Jordan was definitely looking the age they wanted him to look at the time. That's what I'm saying. Like there are actors available to do these things. Y'all just not looking.
Shout out to my man Jamil who had the whole situation when we was in high school. Because that motherfucker, and it's crazy because that motherfucker was, and to this day is still shorter than me. But this nigga had the whole facial hair. Like this nigga looked like back then. He looked like Black Thought now.
Yo, everybody know that one nigga that had a beard at 11. Like my cousin. My cousin Keith, this nigga, I don't remember him without a beard. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, this is my folks. Like, my whole life I've known this nigga. I do not remember him without a beard. It happened. I just don't remember it because it was so goddamn long ago. This nigga had a full strap and a mustache at 11. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what?
Get a job.
That shit, wow. Like, this nigga looked like he could make you a hoagie at the back of the shop, like at 11. Like, keep my neck, throw that joint around. Like, he was wilding, yo. This shit was crazy. So yeah, I don't.
A hoggy, definitely a hoggy.
Yeah, a whole ass motherfucking hit nagi. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not looking crazy forward to that, but I'm definitely gonna check it out because I like all that shit about the gangsters and the drug dealers and all that shit. I don't know why that appeals to me, but it does. So I'll definitely be going to check it out, but I'm not 100% sold on M. Let's see what else we got here for y'all. In the college industry of these niggas making money, it's a young boy that goes to Alabama. He's a member of the Crimson Tide football team. He is a freshman. First off, I love all my down south people. Like, I promise y'all I do. I love y'all to death. Stop naming y'all sons these country ass names. Like, where are y'all making this shit up from? Like, come on, man.
No. It's a nigga named the coldest that ever did it. That's his name.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. But if you check the majority of these niggas like geographical orientation, these niggas be below the Mason-Dixon line.
Hey.
Yo.
Yeah.
So
he used college words on y'all.
So which word did I use? I don't even
geographical orientation.
Oh yeah,
like you put two at least 3 syllable words together.
No, and geographical is not a word. Geographic. The geographical orientation is usually below the Mason-Dixon line. But this nigga who goes to Alabama, who just inked the deal, his nickname is Kool-Aid. He just inked the deal with the actual Kool-Aid company to promote Kool-Aid. So while that is fire as shit, and I love that, this man's name is JaQuincy. G-A''Quincy. Come on, y'all. Cut the fuck out. Like, no, we're not going to glaze over JaQuincy. You won't tell me why you would name your fucking child JaQuincy. Like, your baby pop out, you happy as shit. Oh, it's my son. Look at this baby. Let me look at him. JaQuincy. Or is it Quincy? I don't even fucking know. I'm so mad. What are y'all doing, man? We're fucking
Tre'Davious White.
Listen, man.
Tre'Davious
I will take
White.
Tre'Davious 57 times before JaQuincy. Quincy, nigga.
Bruh.
What?
Hold on. Gweasley Derville. Look him up. He used to be a corner and a safety for West Virginia. This nigga's name is Gweasley Derville.
It's a nigga that plays basketball named Kentavious. Like, these names is wild.
Nice Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Like, man,
bro, my name is Dejour.
Like I said,
My parents really looked at me one day and was like, "Yeah, we gonna do that."
At least, yo, your shit got 2 syllables, dog. Like, your shit got 2 syllables, and the apostrophe belongs there. like
But
everybody else.
You want to? But I think
Your
I know
name
how
is
he
French,
got his
brother. You got a French
I know how
name.
he got his Kool-Aid deal, bro. I know how he did it. I got it figured out in La Cabeza. Listen.
Okay.
So they at the round table and shit. So what can we do? You know, it's not many people really drinking Kool-Aid anymore. There's all these juices, there's all these. So then this man sitting back, observing. Executive president of Kool-Aid sitting back. Looking around, listening to all the suggestions. And then they say,
incredible.
They say, John, you've been quiet today. Got anything to say? Yeah. We gotta get back to our roots. Maybe nigger it up a little bit, you know, shake it up.
Nigger it up a little bit.
2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row. He on the roll.
Nigger it up a little bit is just it's the best shit ever. Like it doesn't get any better than that. Like I almost named the episode that shit last week. All right, so real quick. If we wouldn't have closed it so well with some of y'all kids is ugly, last week definitely would have been nigger it up. I don't know. So I got asked a question over the week. I mean, because I tell y'all, it seems like every week we get questions from a listener, or I get a question, because I don't know why those niggas don't like inbox y'all and ask y'all questions. Like y'all on the show too. Like I'm the only motherfucker get questions. But anyway.
Oh no, because you're KP, aka beloved.
Listen, you know what I mean? You gonna get this work. That's all that was. That was my inspiration for that. I was watching that shit, that battle earlier. Excuse me. But and somebody was like, yo, the titles to y'all shows be funny as shit. Who does the titles? I'm like, oh yeah, no, that'd be me. Like, and I'll tell y'all the process of that with the titles. Literally, after we get done this show, I listen to the show again. Maybe not immediately, but before I post everything, I just listen to the show again. And whatever I laugh at the hardest, that's what I name the show. Like, if you were like, there's no scientific method to it. I literally listen back, and whatever makes me laugh the most is what the next show gets named. And that's just how it goes. So for those of you who wanted to peek into the process, that is the process. I just, whatever the fuck we said that made me laugh is how we go. So there's no magic to it. It's if you go back and you listen to the show and you look at the title, 98% of the titles literally happened probably near the end of the show, because the end is always where shit falls off the rails.
Literally anything that made me laugh. Podcast for the people.
Yeah, that should be bad. Yo, this OnlyFans shit is so funny to me. We South Park fans in here. Everybody a South Park fan. Does anybody remember the Casa Bonita episode of
South Park? That's a real place.
No, they're buying it. It's absolutely a real place. Trey Parker and Matt Stone are buying Casa Bonita. They are buying the restaurant and, you know, rebuilding it and putting some, you know, tweaks and rich white people shit on it. But yeah, absolutely.
This joint I used to slay during quarantine. She's from Denver,
right? And
she doesn't watch South Park at all, but I would watch South Park. Like that was one of my things during quarantine. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I know where that is." Like, bitch, bitch is on it's in South Park. That's where it is. It's in South Park. Like, look, show me a video. And she's like, yeah, this is me at Casa Bonita right now. Every time the clock strikes 12, they goddamn. Oh, this nigga say, you see my name? Yo, the funny thing is, Kenny was in my third grade class. Yeah, he was in my third grade class. He was a new student. We used to say that shit to him all the time. You kill Kenny. We used to say that shit to that nigga all the time.
He probably wanted to run a fade or two with one of y'all for that shit. Because niggas be out of I said with one of y'all. I didn't say I said one of y'all. Like, because it was
Kenny was my dog, though. He lived like a couple blocks from me.
Because you know how, right? It's always like this, right? Whenever it's a group of niggas who like talk shit about one person, it's always one person who really don't it's always one person he really don't fuck with out that group that think it's cool to do the jokes. Like, haha, yeah, you big head ass nigga. Like, hold up, bro. We not friends.
Yo.
Like, them two niggas is my friend. I'll beat you the fuck up. Like,
Yo.
and it's always one of them niggas, yo. Real shit.
Classic D Hood taking shit too far. So it's me, my boy Chris, my boy Christian, and this kid Ryan Alcott. Actually, I just saw Ryan a couple days ago. Like we good now. So Ryan used to be
until he hear this, but go ahead.
Yeah, right. Ryan used to be a bitch, like for real. For the nigga really used to be a bitch. But he was like, his dad was a coach, so the nigga played quarterback. He was like one of them kids. So we at a high school football game, like our local football team, they playing for states. It's 8th grade. So we playing roughhousing each other. Somebody got the football. We pushing each other, this and that. So me, Christian, and Chris all go to the same school. We live all near each other. Ryan lives in our town, but like he got a bus in. So he go to a whole nother school system, right?
Right.
But we just know him because since he lived within our city, he plays for our football team, even though he go to Galloway schools. So we playing with him. He's trying to be cool because he know everybody here won't really know them like that. We all pushing each other, rough house. Somebody pushed the nigga, he fall, he get back up. I take a handful of hot cheese curls to slap him with it, mad hard.
What the fuck? A handful of hot cheese curls?
And then,
first off, I'm surprised your fat ass at that point in your life was even
wasting hot Cheetos.
Hot curls on a nigga.
But I couldn't for the life of me understand why he was mad. I was like, dog, we was playing. Wasn't we playing? We was playing. Chris was like, bro, we wasn't playing like that.
They hit you with the crack for Friday. Nigga, you playing. All you do is walk up and down the street playing every day. You think that nigga playing by his money? You said he had to go when you seen him. You got the crack cuss out.
Name what nigga in the hood play like that.
You know where your mama stay. You know where my mama stay.
Yo, he gave you the Craig cuss out. Yo, that's funny as shit.
I ain't gonna tell you the rest of the story because me and Ryan good now.
Yeah, no, I don't even want to know the rest of the story because I want Ryan to check us out without.
I can't even remember
like,
this dude's name. Like, I can't remember this new dude's real name, but I just know that we called that nigga Peaches after this motherfucking situation. And that nigga got, like, we had a fucking food fight in lunchroom, and this nigga get hit with a fucking peach cup and shit. And that nigga name from that moment on became Peaches.
Fucking nicknames are awful, man. Like, them shit stick for the dumbest reasons, and they never go away. And they can ruin you, dog. Like, a nickname will fuck you up. I shot y'all niggas calling me Peaches. You ain't gonna
grown ass man, nigga. Grown ass man, nigga. This is my senior year in high school, and we calling this
shit out, yo.
We calling this grown ass junior a fucking Peaches.
Peaches. Yeah. I'll earn this whole shit out, y'all. Wow.
These niggas called me Tater in high school, and I fucking hated it.
Man,
I can see that.
Yeah. I can see that. Niggas called me. Like when I was young, like your freshman and sophomore year,
out here looking like a tater tot little nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Niggas called me Tater, and I fucking hated that shit. I had no what I'm gonna get jumped, so I had no choice to just laugh at the shit.
Right.
Tater head ass nigga.
Yep.
Kids are the fucking worst, man. It's really no other way to put it. Like, kids are terrible. Like, when it comes to that kind of shit.
Y'all ever make a teacher walk out?
No, I see that. I must admit that for the most part, that just wasn't my scene, yo. Like George wasn't having this shit. Like, it was just
neither was my dad. But
my dad came to my school once in my whole fucking life when I was in 6th grade, and on God, you wasn't gonna get me to do nothing else to bring that man to the school. Like, now that's not to say I ain't do shit, but it wasn't in there. In those walls. Now, once we get dismissed on the corner, around the corner, down the street, whatever we doing, on the block, in the hood, all that, but in the building after 6th grade, nah, man, that nigga ain't embarrassing me. Who dad is this with the hole in his jeans with the construction steel toe boots, smelling like Newports, coming in here angry as shit?
And a Hoggy.
This nigga bad as shit, drinking a Pepsi, coming in the mouth. Like, no, dog. You swinging a 2-liter Pepsi, popping Rolaids, coming in about to whoop my ass in front of everybody. No,
did he beat
you? No, he didn't. but he scared the shit out of me, and I knew he would if I did whatever I did again. I had to really fall back. Like I just wasn't that guy. And
my brother got beat in 6th grade in front of the class.
You could call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. No way in hell was I embarrassing George Franklin Page. Nope. I don't give a fuck. Niggas be like, you scared? Yup. You don't gotta fucking live here. I'm scared of shit.
I'm pussy.
Yo,
I'll fight you before I fight him. I promise you.
Facts.
Whoop your ass twice before I fight him. Look, and this is my big sister. He would definitely embarrass that ass. Now, mind you, what's funny is my dad was a very laid back motherfucker. Like he wasn't that dude, and he didn't want to be that dude. But if you pushed him to that and you asked him to show off, he would absolutely in a fuck make nigga. Look, and I'm not even going to tell this story right now because I don't know. But my sister said you did not try to get Nikita. Now, Nikita is my other sister's name, my other older sister. That's her name. You see, she just turned that shit into a verb. My dad, if you pushed him, he fucked you up. We'll just leave it at that. I'm not going like it's not my place to tell that story here. I love my sister to death. And I'm not going to embarrass her with that. But yeah, my dad was into fucking people up if you pushed him there. If you ain't disturbing species, you're not exactly. And that's what it was. So I can't speak for nobody else. I ain't get in trouble in school like that. That wasn't me. I had like 3 from 12 years.
Yo, and it's wild because the teacher that I made leave the fucking classroom, I didn't get in trouble for this shit. But matter of fact, I did, but it took a while, and I didn't even realize that was what I ended up getting in trouble for. That's how fucking crazy it was. So I had in 10th grade, I had this science teacher named Dr. Ghazawi, Arab guy. And I thought it was funny to imitate his fucking voice because I'm a dickhead. You know, so he used to come in the classroom, Mr. Clark, Dr. Ghazawi, what do you? So I used to just go like
these are the views of that nigga.
Listen,
I know y'all doing shit right now.
I'm being transparent about my situation.
He's experienced growth since this moment. We gonna let him tell his story. This is just the story of what happened.
I used to every day, like I used to mock him. That motherfucker used to kick me out of class every day, every single day, to the point where I failed this class. I was never in this class because as soon as I would walk into class, Mr. Clark, get out. I didn't even do nothing today.
He knew that shit was coming.
He knew it was coming. But yeah, I had a couple days where I made him walk out of class. Like he was just like, why the fuck is this kid like this? I just thought I was being funny. But then I had another situation where for those who don't know, I used to be able to draw extremely well. Like I was a crazy good artist.
You crazy good anime type drawing.
Like I like fucking the black and white portraits and shit, the shit you see these dudes do, tattoos and shit, where it is lifelike shit. I used to be able to do that. But and I probably could if I put my mind back into it, but I got sponsored to go to community college on Saturdays. Like I got a grant to go to community college on Saturdays and shit. So we had this model that came in and he's modeling or whatever. So we doing our art and shit. And this dude, he had these fucked up ass pants on.
I'm about to say this about to go left. Here it coming. Go ahead.
Look, his pants, like, I don't know what was going on. Like, why would you wear these pants this day? It was a pair of jeans and he had holes in them, but then his holes was taped up with duct tape.
He came out the house like that?
I'm 15, 16 years old.
Oh no.
You can't do that. Yo, when I tell you,
done, nigga. Listen,
as soon as the instructor left out of the classroom, it was a roast session. Dog, you getting all these bars. Nigga, like everybody that was in the class, like I said, we all on scholarship to this shit. So we in there and I'm drawing, I'm using my pastels and shit, but the whole time I'm this motherfucker with these bullshit ass pants. How the fuck you gonna tape your pants together and da, da, da. And you see his face just cracking. It was just like this motherfucker is just steadily just his whole ego was just shrinking. And I'm just like, oh, I got him. Like once I saw the look on his face, and it just showed like it was fucking with him. Nick, they was like, get him.
Yo, I'm about to say, you will never find a more vicious predator than a 14-year-old kid who got you on the ropes when you talking shit about him.
Yo.
Like at the moment they see that shit is like they are like,
nah, the best is when they try and hit you with a subtle comeback and it don't land, and then now you know that they invested.
Oh,
so then you keep so you know that it's making a bad.
Yo, I kept going. Yo, when I tell you he grabbed his bag and just turned and ran out of the classroom, and as soon as
why do I envision this kid running out like Naruto?
He hit you with the Naruto, Joe.
Yo,
that's funny.
He grabbed the shit and ran out of the classroom. And as he was running out of the classroom, he bumped into the instructor. As the instructor's coming back in the classroom, was like, "What the hell happened?" And we was just all in there like,
that shit was like the end of an and one game when a nigga hit the game winner. Start going around. Oh!
Yo, that. Like I walked out of that motherfucking that fucking classroom so proud that day and shit. Like, nigga, I'm a beast. I'm a beast out this bitch.
You gonna cry in the car?
Absolutely. Like, yo, I'm a beast. I'm like, yo, this
man.
No. Yo, I'm just so glad that motherfucker didn't end up seeing me one day and just was like snipe me from
a wall.
No.
On your little ass.
Because mind you, we across the street from Masterman, Kev. You know what I mean? So I was surprised that one day he wasn't sitting on fucking top of Masterman roof with a sniper rifle. Like,
look, the basketball courts was in the way. You couldn't get a good view of the street from there. They didn't trust us. You had it was like a lot of space between the edge and the end. You had to do a lot of goofy shit to get there. Let me reset it real quick though. Literally Anything podcast for the people. We are an hour and 17 minutes in. We was a few minutes late, so it's actually a little bit more than that. But thank you for tuning in with us, checking in with us, having a little fun, talking a little shit, and going home as we do every week. If you have not gotten your drink, hopefully you get it. All of us aren't allowed to drink right now. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. So all right. I got a quick little tangent. And I don't want to get my man in trouble, but
I'm drinking Liquid Death today.
Yeah, no, my man has some shit called Liquid Death.
It's mountain water.
So you know what? I'm gonna save that. I was about to start some shit, but I'm gonna say that because I still got it was a busy week. I know you ain't want to do a lot of serious shit. I know you didn't want to do any, but it's just a few little quick things I want to get y'all. I mean, get y'all opinion on. And this isn't necessarily a super serious thing. It's just kind of an interesting story. There is a crowdfunding effort right now being pushed to raise money for reparations.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Let me shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So there is let me see. Basically, crowdfunding is kind of like GoFundMe for like larger operations where people try and get like funding for I'm about to say for like large media projects and things of that
video games, yeah.
So there's a small cohort that's popped up, and it's all pretty much minorities for the most part. Who got the push, but there are some white people involved in it, and they're basically trying to raise money for reparations. Reparations Roundtable is what it's called, and the way they're trying to give it back is for those in need. They would be like paying rent and expenses and groceries and car notes and things like that from those who need it most. They use different social media platforms and personal networks, volunteers to support about 35 people on a regular basis. And that's essentially what this is. There are some efforts now being put together to try and make it a much larger scale operation. How y'all feel about that? As an idea, how do you feel? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
All right, hold on. She paid for it. She paid for it, so I don't care. You rich. How about that?
Oh shit. Liquid Death sounds wealthy. I'm done with that. All right. Move on.
Shit.
Thank you. Oh shit. Thank you for your weekly contribution, Miss Passalacqua. It is appreciated.
Yeah.
I
didn't know how to
Lego.
Yeah, I didn't know how to pronounce her last name, so I'm glad that you did that for me. I don't want to butcher nothing.
Oh yeah. And you will get
Hey, I will have y'all know that her last name is not Puerto Rican, it's Italian.
It's Italian.
How the fuck about that? Now watch me get a text message in about 3 minutes about that, because she don't like to tell people that she's Italian.
First off, 3 minutes, you giving it a lot of grace for 3 minutes. That shit's coming through right now. I need you to know better, bro. That shit's the bubbles is on your phone right now if it ain't already go through. But so yeah, how y'all feel about the reparations situation? Like, as far as growing that operation, first off, I like what they're doing. Let me just lay the premise of, I like the fact that they're not just randomly giving money to motherfuckers. Because although I am fully for reparations, if we can't do it in a way that is equitable, I'd rather it go to people who need it more than people like myself. So that's my thought on that part. But Left, you was about to say?
Do they got my social security number?
That's an amazing question. Do they have my social? I don't know if they have your social security, bro. I think you should get in touch with them. But yes, Gigi, reparations was due a long ass time ago. I agree.
I'm just trying to figure it out, because I got these kids to raise.
All I'm saying is, I'm
blacker than a motherfucker.
I'm joking, but I'm also not joking. All y'all Dominican motherfuckers that don't want to be black, when these reparations touch down, don't ask for nothing.
Yeah, real shit. Y'all get mad as shit when y'all get confused from one of the brothers. And then when the shit come down, y'all gonna want them checks. No,
I ain't no black.
No, Poppy. I know black. I'm Poppy. All right, Poppy, remember that shit.
Yeah, Poppy, don't be fronting on us.
Because my name is Negus with aptitude. I want my reparations.
I used to tell this nigga Mike all the time. I'm like, bro, you look just like me, nigga. He's like, I ain't no black. He gets so offended. I ain't no black, nigga.
Oh shit, yo, that's funny. But I ain't mad at them for trying to get their paper though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, nigga, sometimes you got race. I don't know.
They gonna swing and try, so I'm not mad at that. Like, it is what it is. So yeah, the reparation situation for me. Hood, how you feel about it, man? Would you, other than you don't want the Dominicans to get their money, like,
to get our money?
Yeah,
our money.
I got a question.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. Well, this kind of unrelated. So remember, Trump was trying to take away food stamps.
Yep.
So, and remember, he was saying like they was going to do like ration boxes for people that.
Yep. Like we was in the 50s and shit during wartime. Yep. Go ahead.
So, who was making them boxes? Like, so for me, do I get like Glory collard greens and shit in my box? And then for the white people, do they get like porridge and shit like? Because I don't know what white people eat. So do they get like porridge and shit like that in their box?
I don't know what white people eat. I'm sorry.
They eat potato salad with raisins, bro.
No, white. You know what white people do eat? White people be eating pork chops and applesauce.
Parsnips.
That's a real
parsnips,
meal.
Nigga, parsnips.
Hey, but if you ain't ever had, and I know a lot of us don't eat pork. See, that's what the problem is. A lot of brothers stop eating pork, and which I respect, but to each his own. No, GG, real shit. Like, I think sometimes. Not every Hispanic. That's not all Hispanics. We only speaking about Dominicans. Like, Dominicans get offended. Like, they get mad when you confuse them. Like, all the other Hispanic races. Oh shit. all the other Hispanic races be good with it. The Dominicans get dead ass upset with
Hey,
you.
GG.
So that's what we at.
GG, drop a yes or no. Just drop a yes or no. Any Hispanic, what's the ethnicity, right? Is ethnicity or race? Race.
Yeah, go ahead.
So any
We know what
pocket
you're
of
trying to say.
Hispanic people, you can be like, oh yeah, you Puerto Rican. Nah, I ain't Puerto Rican. I'm Dominican. Oh, you Dominican. Oh, nah, I'm from Venezuela. Oh, you this, you that. Nobody really gets super, and when it's the Puerto Rican to Dominican, it's a little disdain there. But generally speaking, it don't be that bad. A motherfucker ask you if you Mexican, bro.
Mexican, yo, it goes down. You
Yo,
not
Hey, yo.
they don't want to be Mexican.
all
Nobody.
all
That's
furs.
Yeah,
You
y'all
Mexican?
gotta do better.
Bitch, you call me a roach? Like, god damn.
Yo, but you want me to tell you something though? And this is, I used to work at Foot Locker, right? And I worked at the Foot Locker up Front Nowney. And you know, it's a lot of Latinos in that area, or whatever.
all in the
But
area.
like so many different types or whatever.
But you know
My
what?
manager
Also, in that
and
area, a lot of them be like this.
No, now I'm talking about this is a while ago. It was a while ago. It wasn't all that then. My manager and my assistant manager, I was the second assistant. The other assistant and the manager, these brothers was Colombian. Now, I have never, at this point in my life, I'm a North. All I know is like North Philly Puerto Ricans. I'm talking like Pike Street, like the Badlands. Like these the all, and they all Puerto Rican. They not
Fifth
nothing else
Street.
but fucking Puerto Rican.
Wepa!
This is what they are. Now, bro, like I'm Colombian, and like they used to dead ass get mad when you like motherfucker. Who know Colombians? Like nigga.
They told you could be anything in this world, and you chose to be Colombian.
That's
Nigga.
what I'm saying. Like it ain't my fault. You fuck out of here, Tony Montana. Now he's Cuban, but that's not the point. My ignorant ass at the time.
Cuban B.
Like fuck is you talking about? Like I'm supposed to know what specific Spanish speaking nation you from just by looking at you, nigga. I'm from 28th and Cumberland. You know, like you gotta relax, man. You gotta relax. So. That's just, you know, I always find it funny, those little differences. But look, Gigi, she tapped in facts. Don't get us twisted. They eat tacos, we arroz. Arroz Gondolas. Yeah. We live in the island, they live in the continent. We ain't the same.
GG,
That's
just start, please, just for my comedy for the next 3 minutes. Can you just start putting Spanish words in the chat? And then I don't want these niggas to start trying to pronounce them, and then I'm gonna correct them. Just please, bro.
Nigga, no, fuck that. Fuck this shit. Because guess what? I got an A in Spanish too, nigga. Not Spanish 1 and Spanish 2. So all I gotta do is it's all muscle memory, nigga. If I get the flow and I'll start putting them things out. Don't get that twisted. But
Left put his head down. Left put his head down. Left said, I don't want no smoke.
No comprende de español.
So how do we say gandules? How do we say it?
Oh, yo! If he said you said gondolas wrong, motherfucker.
I'll air this bitch out. How about that?
I heard this whole shit out. I bet you I said that right.
Matter of fact,
Fight,
you don't
nigga.
put shit in the chat now.
Look, I can fight, nigga. You always know a nigga lost an argument. When
That's
they go
me.
to that.
That's me. That's me. Because I'm the main one. Because you know I'm the funniest nigga ever till I'm not. So niggas got jokes and jokes and jokes. As soon as I step around driving, all right, nigga, you got all these jokes. Where your hands at?
Yeah. I hate niggas like you.
Releño?
Like you.
Did she say Releño?
Oh, she know I can't fucking say that one.
Releño?
That means stuffed.
What you
Put
say?
it on the screen. Put it on the screen. Yeah. That means stuff. Like you know, like the potato ball. They got the beef and shit in it.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Should be busting or like stuffed peppers and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right.
Hey, so you know how like my roommate's selling the house and shit.
Right.
So it's people walking. Man, bro, I'm so racist.
Bro, I'm so racist. What, nigga?
Literally anything podcast for the people who does not.
Yo, bro, I'm
The
so
whole
racist.
time, right?
We
The whole time.
don't
Look,
agree with what he's talking about.
No,
That's a
I'm
fact.
just.
You got a cheat code, nigga. You Dominican.
Oh shit. So I'm just checking my bias. I'm checking my internal bias. We're fighting our own shortcomings, right?
Mhm.
So boom, I'm sitting here. P is sitting on my bed. I think I was recording. P is on my bed. We hear the key. I was like, yo, like tap me if somebody come in the door because it's a lockbox on the door. So they walk in. Mind you, is over the last week, it's been like 50 something, like families coming here to check the house. I ain't never had no issue. I ain't had no issue. Like whatever. Either I'm here or I'm not here. It ain't no thing. My MacBook is out. My PS5 is out. X, Y, and Z. My Yeezy is out. All that stuff. So then I look over. And I was like, I ain't leaving. There's Mexicans in here. They ain't about to steal my shit. And I was like, dang, bro.
Yo,
Yo,
views
I watched them
of
motherfuckers like a hawk.
are not the views of the entire Living Anything podcast.
Bro, that was just my implicit bias.
No, I know. I'm
I
just
didn't mean it.
Oh man,
Man, fuck you and your finger. Point to your horny ass cat.
She out on the motherfucking patio, nigga.
Hey, you said that on record. I'm calling them folks.
This nigga. Oh,
She
man,
enjoying the
that's
night air. It's not
She
raining out
there.
here.
Your cat horny like every fourth episode.
Yo, and you
It's a
being
period,
real
nigga.
generous.
It's a period.
You being real generous because that motherfucker was wailing last week. and he hid that bitch this week. So yeah.
I don't want no parts. Yo, my pop was like, "What the fuck is you doing? Nigga, this cat is not being a part of the episode this week."
Yo, if y'all put one of them collars, y'all ever see Up? They put that collar on Doug, and niggas know what he's saying. Your cat be like, "Slut me out, nigga. Slut me out, nigga."
Oh shit, yo man.
Wait, Gigi, you want me to try and say it? I think it's Daniel, right? I probably said it wrong. Daniel.
I mean, bro, like we said, you Dominican, you don't count. And I'm not going to play myself today. I did bad enough once already. It's all good. I mean, I corrected my bad, but I fucked it up the first time. Anyway, Living Anything podcast for the people. We are an hour and a half in, last half hour. So y'all always know how we get into with our last half hour. We have a special subject that we want to touch base on, some things we want to talk about, and it's usually music related. In this particular case, that is not very much different. And I saw a meme. It's very often that I see a meme and come up with a subject, but this one I thought it had a lot of meat on the bone, so to speak. Pause if necessary if you're into that. But I felt like this one had a good amount of content on it. And basically the subject is 3 album runs. And essentially, if you need some explanation to that, you want to know who had the best 3 album runs, like any artist. It could be any genre for me that you feel like, but I want to know an artist who you feel as though back to back to back, the 3 best albums as a whole. It could be an artist, it could be a group, it could be whatever you want it to be. But this meme made me think of it, and it's a subject that I thought we could really have a good discussion on. So, and you don't have to get all your shit off in one round. We got a whole half hour to talk about it. So just, let's take a look at some of the things that we thinking about on this. Thank you for starting this because I didn't have this on my list. J. Cole is definitely like Sideline Story, Born Center, and Forest Hills back to back. That's a mean 3-piece.
Right.
That's a mean 3-piece. I was on Twitter and I was talking to my man about it. He picked Outkast, who I really, really think is underrated when you have this discussion. When you talk about Southern Playalistic, ATLians, and Aquemini as a 3-album run, it's hard to do better than that.
I think the best of all time. I'm not saying stylistically, but I mean, well, I think somewhat stylistically too. I think DMX really got the best 3 album run in history out the gate.
See, let me tell you my whole problem with that is that I don't really like
the third.
No, I like the third. I don't really like Flesh of My Flesh that much. It's not one of my favorite albums. There are like maybe a handful of songs on there that are like exceptional. But as a full listening piece, I don't like Flesh in My Flesh that much. I definitely like, and then there was X in the first genre more than that middle piece. I don't have a 3-run Jay-Z album in this discussion because he always had something that broke it up.
Right.
Like I could go Reasonable Doubt Volume 2, but I don't like Volume 1 enough to put that in there. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Nigga,
he got Sunshine on Volume 1.
Or even if you want to,
I know what girls like.
But look, even if you want to flip it to the other side and you want to say start from Dynasty, he got Dynasty, then he got Blueprint, but then he got Blueprint 2, which I like, but it's not like upper echelon quality of Jay-Z. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just different. So you really got to take a look at it. And GG, I agree. ATLiens is a severely underrated album. We like when you talk about great hip hop albums, they do not speak about the album enough. ATLiens is a fire ass album, and I won't let anybody tell me anything different. Who Mobb Deep has a hell of a good discussion in this. If we talking about what's that? Infamous, Hell on Earth, and why is it escaping me? Anyway, those three. The joint with Infamous, Hell on Earth, and Why is the third name of the album. Somebody chime in if y'all got that, or one of y'all look it up for me, please. But the one with Quiet Storm, that album. It's just that's a great 3-run album. I don't have Wu-Tang in here, although I found it to be one of my favorite. Murder Music. There we go. Thank you, sir. Infamous, Hell on Earth, and Murder Music is a crazy 3-piece. Tupac has one with Me Against the World, All Eyes on Me, and Machiavelli. I think that 3-run album is exceptional. Any other ones, brothers? Y'all chime in.
Ross, Triller, Deeper Than Rap, Teflon Don.
And Teflon Don. Yes, a hell of a 3-piece.
Yeah,
if we count mixtapes, really, you can say which called 2. You can say Chance 2.
Nigga, right. I'ma just hit Currency, the Pilot Talk trilogy.
Yeah.
But he has stuff in between it though.
He definitely did.
So,
he definitely did.
True.
We talking
like because it was
back to back.
But for me, like y'all know how much of no, like
I'm gonna get to this comment in a second. I'm gonna let you finish.
I hear Missile on that jump, but I don't
because I don't like that I Am album. I like that I Am album a little bit.
Like
sorry, and that's my man. But nah.
Y'all know I punch for Skyzoo on every fucking episode.
Right.
Like, and I don't feel like he missed on anything. But
so I'll give you that.
I'm gonna start from In Celebration of Us, Milestones, and All the Brilliant Things.
Right. See, like, and the whole thing, and it's funny with that because Songs with My Friends is my favorite Skyzoo album. And but I
like Music for My Friends, but that's before before In Celebration of Us.
Right.
So I could have went with Music for My Friends, In Celebration of Us, and Milestones, but the fact like I can't skip a song on All the Brilliant Things. I can't.
Album, man. Skyzoo is a severely underrated artist.
Yo,
I just don't.
Then people will I know people will sit back and be like, well, he had projects in between that, but Retropolitan was a collab with Pete Rock, and then The Bluest Note was a collab with Dumbo Station.
Hey Kenny, you saying Drake with LOL, but Drake is in this conversation whether we like it or not.
Sure, this conversation.
Like it's LOL, but he's in this conversation whether we like it or not.
Nah. You know what that is? That LOL is a safeguard because niggas be like, nah, nigga, you trying. No, I'm joking. That's just a safeguard.
We don't do this. We don't do Drake slander up here. We not saying he the GOAT or no shit like that, like some other motherfuckers saying. But like that motherfucker gets my respect. Like you won't hear me talk crazy about that, brother.
Oh my worst behavior.
Yeah, but Skyzoo's definitely a great entrance into this discussion.
I'm trying to think who else.
Look, Kenny said you pulled his car. It was definitely safe. No, that's real shit though. Like you can't front on. And what's crazy about Drake is you could go from either direction from Take Care if you really want to.
Hey, hold on. I'll do you one even better because I'm looking at it now. Chris Brown has 3 sets of 3 album runs.
Right.
Chris Brown exclusive.
But that
Graffiti,
first 3 was the most powerful.
Fame, Fortune X, Royalty, Heartbreak on the Full Moon, and Indigo.
Right. But the first 3 album run from his debut album up to his third is another one.
Right.
He ain't miss on the first 3 albums.
At all. Not a song.
He didn't fucking miss on the first 3 albums. Kanye is probably my best. I was saving him.
Kanye has the strongest.
See,
wait. I got listen.
A lot of niggas front on graduation though.
See, cause y'all be in your bag. Like, all right, so we keep talking about rap. I'm gonna hit y'all with this one. All right.
Let me hear it.
The Love and War masterpiece. A Place Called Loveland. Love, Sex, Passion. Raheem
Talk
DeVaughn.
that Raheem DeVaughn shit, nigga.
Raheem
Talk
DeVaughn,
that
dog.
Raheem DeVaughn shit.
Raheem fucking DeVaughn, dog.
I fucks with that. No, you're right about
Nigga,
that.
like
I fucks with that.
he don't miss with shit. He don't miss with shit.
No, you're
Like-
right about that. Hey, no, CGG, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like lasers. Like,
Lasers.
I love Lupe. Food and Liquor and The Cool are my shit. I was not a fan of that Lasers album. I'm not a fan of that Lasers album. Ray, if you just joined us, Ray, we talking about 3 album runs. I'm not putting Kiss on that list at all.
At all.
Kiss don't do whole albums, Ray.
Kiss,
like I need him
Kiss,
to get it
Kiss
better.
don't have a 3-song run, my nigga. Knock it off.
He got a versus run though.
That's
He got
hard.
a versus run.
Kiss
Yo,
don't
mad
have a
hard,
3-song
D.
run. Hey,
Mad
I got
hard.
one.
He
Hold
got
on.
freestyle
Let me address Vince real quick. You are absolutely right. Nas is might be one of my favorite beats in the history of beats. I told y'all last week when Beans trashed it and
Primo
said
went
it
the
had too
fuck
many flutes.
crazy
I was so
on
mad. Hate Me Now was dope, and Dr. Knockboot was that. But that album is not good, man. Not for like the production of that album isn't good. I'm not gonna say lyrically it wasn't good. You're never gonna get a album from Nas that's not lyrically tight. It's absolutely put together and written well, but the production on I Am is trash. Part of the problem is that the album got leaked and he switched so many of the tracks because Project Window was one of the greatest Nas songs ever, and it never made it to an album, and it was supposed to be on that album. So I know why it was what it was, but I'm not letting him get that shit off. The album's not good. I'm sorry, Nitz. Like, it's got good songs, but it's not a good album. Not to me.
I'm gonna say, and y'all know I'm not even a fan like that, but I can't deny these 3: Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad.
Absolutely. That's not. I mean,
Mama say, Mama sa, Mamaku sa.
You could go Prince. You could go Mike. You could go Whitney.
Yeah.
You could go Mariah. They all have amazing, and most of those are like 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like the first 3 projects that they put together is like, oh my god! Like,
did I ever tell
that
y'all how
shit
much I
wild.
hate Mariah Carey?
No, you never.
I fucking
told us.
hate Mariah Carey, bro. With a burning passion.
You feel like she did Nick Cannon wrong?
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that.
Nick
nigga.
Cannon is hilarious.
Well,
Nah,
Nick Cannon just ran
No,
off
he's
with
so goddamn
yours.
hilarious. Just ran
got
off
my-
with school clothes money.
I got my mom tickets to go see Mariah Carey, and
She canceled on y'all.
Nah, something happened, and I ended up having to go with my mom. So, one, she sounded horrible in concert, but I mean, alcohol will do that to you, so that's expected.
Right.
I watched this bitch get carried around by niggas in slacks for 2 hours. Like, she didn't walk on stage not a single time. It's just shirtless.
That
niggas
was the
with
era
slacks.
where she had like the 30 niggas in slacks with abs just carrying
Yeah.
her around. That
It
was
would be
a
like
wild
she'll
time.
lay her hand like this and then fall over on the niggas, and then they carry her around in a circle and put her goofy ass down.
That was a wild time.
She wasn't hitting no fucking whistle notes the whole concert.
Mary J. Blige's first 3 albums are hits. They definitely that's a 3 album run.
Well, I knew you was gonna go there with that.
I tried to
situation,
save
like,
it because it was too easy.
Yeah,
It
you
was too
love,
easy.
you
You
love.
know how I
Mary.
am with
You're
Mary.
trying to
I
think who
absolutely am like that. Are we putting Wayne on this list?
I mean,
Are we putting Wayne on this list?
I
Carter
have
1,
been in
Carter
the-
2, Carter 3?
I don't like Carter 1. I don't.
I don't neither. I'm not mad at you for that. Carter
don't.
2 was the first album where I was like, I fucks with Wayne. So like, yeah, no, I get you on that. I'm not mad at that at all. Yeah, no, I'm not. That's not a unreasonable thing to think. Let's see who else. We putting Eminem on this list. I know you are. Hood.
Yeah, I'm putting Eminem on there. And you know what? And you know what? Charlamagne opened my eyes to something. Eminem rap his ass off. Like the same criticism I be having with Kendrick, where I feel like Kendrick don't really be saying shit a lot of the time.
Right.
Eminem, if that's a fair observation.
Let me tell you my issue with M. I don't like the speed with which he's starting to. Why are you rapping so fast? Slow the fuck down.
Yeah.
Like,
Ding, ding, ding.
like I don't get it. Like you used to, like even when he was talking about dumb shit, he would slow it down to where you can catch his tone and his flow and the syllables and the like enunciation and all that. Like he's just trying to get as many words out as possible on the bar, and it's weird.
Early last year, he surprised me on the Fat Joe joint, and I was like, "Oh, this nigga cooking. He not rapping too fast. Like he really slow walked that verse with that Force That song with Fat Joe, Mary J. Blige.
I know what you're talking about.
Eminem. Sometimes Eminem raps like RJ Payne when RJ Payne was Rain Man.
Right. That's a good comparison. All right, so let me go to the meme that I had and let's get some discussion. Ludacris in Word of Mouth, Chicken and Beer, and the debut John. What is the name of the
that had Fat Rabbit on it?
Yeah, that one. Ludacris is in that conversation. Those 3 albums are crazy. Missy's definitely in that conversation.
Beans is on there.
Crazy albums.
Hey, yo, listen.
Hey, we not going, but hold up. Low key, y'all need to talk about T.I. at the top of this list though, because fucking
Clifford.
I'm serious. And you could go 2 ways with Tip. Because
I was going to say first 3 from not trap music. Oh yeah, because you can go from I'm serious.
You can go trap music. I'm serious and whatchamacallit, and Urban Legend, or you can just put them 3 to the side and start from King and walk up again. Like
exactly.
Tip got joints, man.
Tip got like 7 in a row.
Yeah, man. Tip, he's in that conversation. I'm thinking M is Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady, and the Eminem Show. Yeah, M in that conversation, bro. He in that conversation. All 3 of those albums are crazy. I didn't like much after that, but all 3 of those albums are crazy.
Nah, he got a little.
Wait. First of all, like, because you said Missy, right? And I'm not discounting that shit at all. But Eminem's verse on Busta Rhyme.
What?
Actually, his 2 verses on Busta Rhyme. Because that nigga went the fuck off for 2 fucking verses and destroyed that shit.
Drop down on what's that shit?
You talking about Missy Jones?
Yeah, on Missy Jones when he was talking about.
Missy. Oh, yeah. I thought you meant I thought you said Busta Rhyme. Oh, on the song Busta Rhyme.
Busta Rhyme.
Yeah. I thought you were saying Busta Rhyme song.
Won't you bust a rhyme for me, boy? Motherfucker Slim Shady. But yo,
yeah.
He went the fuck off, like nigga.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. That's not a bad one. Yeah, no, you can't downplay Missy. Like she fucked it up when she came with them Jones back to back. She definitely
used to wear a trash bag and be in the music video like this.
First off, she was fucking it up because niggas started doing that shit after that. That's all you need to know is that after she did that weird shit, niggas, it was cool to have weird videos after that. Like, like niggas wasn't doing weird shit like that until she came out of VA with that shit. Then all of a sudden, everybody was unique. You know what I mean? And then using that as the guise of it. He's just a unique artist. Rihanna's first 3 albums is fire. But Rihanna's perfect. So
Rihanna, y'all say Rihanna don't miss. Them niggas that be writing for her don't miss.
I don't care about. I'm gonna shut up.
At all, like
I'm gonna just be the fuck quiet.
That's all I'm gonna say is
All right, so if we're going chronologically, let me put this argument out. As a Jay-Z fan, you know I always got to find a way to punch for my man. If we go American Gangster, Blueprint 3, and Watch the Throne, is that a dope 3 out? Because we don't like Blueprint 3. Because we don't like Blueprint 3, do we? Okay, I was just making sure. And niggas don't like Magna Carta, so we can't go Watch the Throne, Magna Carta 444. Because niggas don't like, but I low key like Magna Carta.
I love Magna Carta.
So I don't know. That might be the 3 for me. That might be his best 3 album run.
I think it's too much time between. I don't know.
4 years between Magna and 444. You think that's too much?
I think it's too much.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I think if Blueprint 3 was like Blueprint like 2.5, but like released how Drake did with the playlist John with Passion Fruit on it, because Blueprint 3 has a lot of fire songs in it.
Right.
It's just very feature heavy. So it's like, how much substance can I get out of that?
It's a super commercial. It's probably his most commercial album ever. It's probably it's almost certainly his most commercial album ever. I got a name for y'all. What about Common? And if we really being honest, Common could go a lot of directions in either way. So you could go Resurrection, One Day It All Makes Sense, and like Water for Chocolate if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could go Be, Find It Forever, and Universal Mind Control. Because that's 3-5. Like, Universal Mind Control is iffy, but it's still a good album. But no, Water for Chocolate, One Day It All Makes Sense, and Can I Borrow a Dollar or Resurrection is like crazy.
How do we feel about Kendrick?
Like, I feel like Kendrick ain't missed with an album yet, to be honest with you. And like, I know you going punch against that shit, but I feel like he ain't, like, content wise, I don't feel like he's missed with an album yet.
I won't disagree with that. I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm not a huge fan of To Pimp a Butterfly, and I know I'm in the minority with that. I know everybody looks at me like I'm crazy when they're like, "Oh my god, it's a masterpiece."
I'm not
it's
a great album.
It's not my. It's my least favorite Kendrick album. It's not even close. It's my least favorite Kendrick album. Easily my least favorite. That's just me though.
Like, for me, my least favorite is Untitled Unmastered.
But that's
I don't even count that shit.
That's an EP.
Yeah, I don't count that shit.
But like, I look at the fact, like, number one, every album is a concept. And to be able to pull off continuously pull off concept albums, like, that in itself is,
I got one. My fault. Go ahead.
Like, it is crazy. So, like, no, I don't feel like he's missed, but I mean, that shit is up for debate. I mean, because all this shit is up for debate, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's why we here.
Kendrick hasn't missed, but there's some that be like, you know how a nigga shoot it like an asshole, but how the fuck he make that? Like that's like Kendrick has some of them.
Facts. Where you like?
Wait! Before you go there, before you speak on that, bro, explain the ones that, like, just give me two that was like a shot, like this nigga was like this, and then that shit went in.
And he
like,
talking about songs, not whole album.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I got a perfect example. In the time that King Kunta came out, that shit should not have worked. Think about the time period. Meek is going crazy. Wale is going crazy. Cole rapping his ass off. It's a lot of rap. I love myself. King Kunta. Them shit should not have worked.
And it worked.
Once upon a time, that should not have worked. All right, that shit should have fucking worked.
Right.
The Black of the Berry, that shit should have worked. The Heart Part 4, that shit should have worked.
The comments is popping. Pusha T or the Clips. Clips only had 2 albums, right? Did they have 3?
They only got 2.
They had 2, yeah.
Lord Willing
and
the follow up to Lord Willing. Let's see, Quality.
That's a
Quality, Beautiful Struggle, Eardrum. That's a good
wow.
Because Quality for sure, Beautiful Struggle.
Beautiful Struggle is one. Yeah. Beautiful Struggle is like, Kev, like that was my shit. Like, Beautiful Struggle is probably my favorite Quality album. It just, that motherfucking album spoke to me. Like, that was one of my albums when I was like real deep, like when I was writing heavy. Like, it was Like Water for Chocolate. It was goddamn, like, cause like I was so heavy in the backpack rap and shit. Like, that
Pusha
album
don't have
right there
3 streets.
Special.
Pusha's in the discussion, but he does not have 3 street. On the R&B tip, we're not going to play my man Trey Songz short. We're not going to do that.
Hey, you saw me dive in it, right?
Joints.
You saw me dive in it, right?
Trey got joints, bro. We're not going to do Trey like that. He's on that fucking list for sure. If you go And what's crazy about Trey is you could go in a lot of different directions. Because I like his first 3 albums. If you go with I Gotta Make It, Trey Day, and Ready, that's cool. But if you want to start from Ready and then you go to Passion, Pain, and Pleasure in Chapter 5, like Trey got joints. So yeah, he's on that. He's in that discussion.
I got
for damn sure.
I got a sneaky one for you.
I'm listening.
And I don't think nobody gonna pull this up. Ambition, The Gifted, and the album About Nothing.
Wale.
Yes.
No, I was about you. I was literally about to say Wale. Because I got to give that man his credit. I definitely got to give him his
album About Nothing, Shine, and Wow That's Crazy. We're not really mentioning the mixtape, so I'm not going to do Summer on Sunset, and I'm not going to do Falarin, even though or the 11-1-11 Theory. All 3 of those mixtapes is my shit.
Falarin is fucking classic.
Falarin
that goddamn mixtape is amazing. That might be one of the best mixtapes I ever heard.
Yeah. Don't say on the beat what you won't say in the street, because face to face, niggas never said it to me. Like, Ross started that motherfucker off so fucking hard. Nigga, I was like, bitch, I need to hear everything else. I need to hear everything else. Like, Ross started that shit off like, nigga, let's go.
I'm gonna hit you.
Definitely got to give Wale his props on that, as we did with Ross as well.
What's it called? Goblin, Wolf. Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Goblin though. Really? I didn't. That's the first one, right?
Well, Bastard is the first one, but that's
the first like one where he like blew.
Yeah,
he was still a little too weird on Goblin for me. Like on Wolf, he
evident that I'm the shit. I'm the poo like Tigger Dick. Yeah.
Hey, still a little too weird on.
I got a wild Goblin story. So, boom, my mom. So y'all know my mom does event planning and shit like that. Does parties. So my mom is doing this like 75th birthday party. Mind you, I'm a freshman in college. My mom's doing like it's like a 75th birthday party, something. At the time, my mom had an iPod Touch. So when she was doing her party, she was like, here, I'm going to give you a list of like 200 songs. Just download those songs on LimeWire, put them on my iPod for me, and I give you $50.
Nigga, shout out to the LimeWire era. Go ahead.
Right. Actually, as a matter of fact, my freshman year, I had FrostWire.
It's the same shit. It's all the same shit.
So I'm putting the songs on there, and I was like, bro, it's like 200 songs on this joint. They're not going to get through all of these. So I'm going to throw Troncat at the end of this list. Man, my mom called me like midway through the part. What the fuck you put on my shit? Because the first thing here is la la la. Satan getting jealous of the wolves and demons getting preferred.
You can't leave that on nobody. You can't leave that on nobody. Shit, you wildin' for that.
At a 75 birthday party, bro.
Stevie Wonder don't miss, man. We Stevie ain't fair. We barely mentioned Mike and them, but Stevie definitely
Stevie
not
don't
fair.
Miss at all.
Yeah, Stevie ain't missed his whole fucking career. We not doing that. Let me see. Is there anybody else who hey man, low key, we might be able to have this discussion about West Side Gun if we was collecting all mixtapes. But some of them shits is mixtapes, so I ain't gonna do that.
Nigga, hold on. Let me make sure I'm backing up my words of what I say with my words. You feel me?
Right. I respect that.
Let me make sure I'm
Pun only got 2 albums, so we can't put Pun in there.
Black Thought only got 2 albums.
We putting Jeezy in there
by himself.
We putting Jeezy in there?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at Jeezy's album.
This is what I'm saying. Like I think Jeezy's in there. I think Jeezy's in there, bro.
PM101, The Recession, and then what?
Hold up. I'm about to give it to you right now. It's
he got.
See, this nigga got so many mixtapes.
He got the Inspiration, the Recession.
All right, so the first album is Thug Motivation. That's an album. Mm-hmm. The next album is Trap or Die. No, that's the mixtape.
That's a mixtape. That's a mixtape.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, let's get it. Trap or Die.
So it's Thug Motivation, and then it's Let's Get It.
Let's Get It. Thug Motivation, and then
The Recession.
Can't Ban the Snowman is a mixtape.
No, it's the Inspiration.
Oh, it's the Inspiration.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna give him them 3.
Hey,
you ain't fuck with the Inspiration album.
Hey,
and I love it. Go Get Her, 3 a.m.
Bruh.
Bury Me a G. Drink. I don't know. Yeah, Mr. 17.5. Yeah, no.
Nigga, you run down the album like
Jeezy on this list, bro. Jeezy, because if the Inspiration is the weakest of them 3 albums, and I just named the track list, and it's still more. Like, no, I'm gonna get Jeezy this one, bro. Shit. He on this list.
My nigga, I got 5 straight albums right now. I got 5 debatable, but definitely No, I got 6 debatable, but definitely 5.
Who?
All right. Pinata. You Only Live Twice. Freddie, Fetty, Bandana, and Alfredo.
My guy.
You only live twice. I can understand.
But if you just go Alfredo, Bandana, and whatchamacallit,
Fetty.
right before Bandana, Fetty, that's 3 right there. We only
Pinata,
need
Fetty,
3.
and Bandana.
Mac Miller's on this list too. Rest in peace.
Oh, for sure.
Mac Miller's on, but we love Mac Miller here, and people know that. So I didn't feel the need to necessarily harp on that. But he's
Run the
easily on
Jewels.
this list.
You got throw my niggas
Run the Jewels is on this list for sure.
See, I wanted to give Jasmine Sullivan some love, but Love Me Back was not a great album to me.
It wasn't. I agree.
You know, Hotel's Reality Show and Fearless are awesome fucking albums, but yeah, Love Me Back. Sorry.
Oh,
we doing
hold up, look at that. America's Most Wanted, Death Certificate, and Predator. You are absolutely right, Ray.
Yes.
Fucking 3 classic albums. Not like easily. That's not even a debate. That's easy.
Hold up. Wait.
Vince, my brother was extremely excited. I sent that brother the link. We've been looking for Stakes is High forever, yo.
Listen,
like,
I've been looking for, like, that album. That's one of the albums that was in that rotation when I was writing heavy. Like, fucking Stakes is High. Oh my god, the Instamatic Focal Point bringing damage to your burrow. Be some brothers from the east with them beats that be thorough with that solar gravitation. So I'm bound to pull it. I get down like brothers is found ducking from bullets. Gun control means using both hands. And yo, nigga,
they was cooking on that, John. Yeah,
Hey,
I'll give you that.
Jill Scott
Jill
first.
Scott. Hey, I'm Jill Scott definitely.
I'm not even allowed to speak on Jill Scott, so I'm gonna let y'all do that.
Redman
hard right now.
Redman first 3 albums. Redman's definitely on that
There
list.
is a dark side.
Oh, the Roots, nigga.
First is what the album. There is
what
a dark
the album.
side.
There is a dark
Muddy
side.
Waters.
In Muddy Waters. Hey, yeah. I got a soda. You can't. None.
I'm trying to before we wrap it up. I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting nobody.
I know it's somebody that I'm gonna be pissed.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to spin the block and be like, "Fuck, we forgot to mention such and such." Or
wait, I gotta.
That's inevitably gonna happen, though.
Yeah, I got. I got 2 that's gonna piss Kevin the fuck off, bro.
Young Thug and who else?
Nah. It's not.
I know that's what you love to do to me sometimes.
It's not thugging. Oh, the documentary Devil's Advocate, LAX, the Red Album, Jesus Peace, and documentary 2.
No, you right. That's gonna piss me off. Fuck him.
Mark is bust.
It's going
fucking
to piss
Mark.
me off. Fuck that weirdo. No, we will not give the game any love on this show. No, thank you. I can't. I don't know, dude. He's weird as shit to me, man. I try. It doesn't work for me. Is Cam on that list?
Not at all.
Confessions of the Fire, SDE, and Come Home With Me?
Mm-mm.
Or is Purple Haze before Come Home With Me? Purple Haze is after Come Home With Me, right?
Yeah, but
I don't know, man. Come Home With Me is debatable, but them first 2, no, I'm fucking with them. Like, we could debate about Come Home With Me.
Is Diddy on this list?
No,
because he didn't write shit.
No,
he didn't write none of his rhymes.
Yeah, but neither did none of the chicks that we mentioned.
That Forever album is trash. No, Diddy's not on this list.
It's
and
not.
Forever is the 3rd album. That shit is trash.
Hold on, let me look.
That shit trash. Go look at the track list. Trash. The D, the I, the D.
Oh, right.
Diddy.
Yeah, the Harlem Shake era.
You can eat a D, the I, the C, to the K. Fuck out of here, Diddy. Like, that shit is trash. That shit is awful. No.
Now, Forever is the 2nd album. The Saga Continues is the 3rd album.
Either way, if it's in the mix, it's off. It's trash.
Listen, don't get me wrong.
Big trash.
That first album was fucking crazy. I can't lie. Them motherfuckers did a hell of a job writing for that album.
He had the hitmen and on the beats and everybody working as far as writing between Mace, Biggie, and Kiss. That album was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I give him the first one. Fuck all the rest of them though. I'm cool. Not giving Puff no love on that.
Because No Way Out was crazy. But the funny shit is, like, if you go through Tidal, that nigga, like, it's albums like that come up as Diddy, and it's only albums that come up as Puff Daddy. Like,
he got 2 different catalogs.
Yo, that shit is fucking
shit wild
horrible.
to me. He definitely got 2 different catalogs. And it's
Last
crazy.
Train to Paris.
Snoop Dogg. Bro.
Yo, Snoop Dogg don't say shit in none of his rhymes. You know, he's stepping over niggas is now.
I will give you the first 2. But that third,
bruh, I fuck with No Limit Snoop Dogg, bruh.
And we've had this discussion before. I don't.
We stay on point like Stacey Adams.
It was so refreshing to go back, like, because I remember living that era, but just being a kid, like, it's like whatever. Right. But like living that, reliving it as an adult, and I was like, yo, I like that, like that New Orleans ashy elbow and what's this part of your hand? Like his music sounded like that. I liked it.
Yeah, see, because all right, let's start from the beginning. Doggy Style, certified super duper fucking classic.
Right. For sure.
The Dogfather. The game is to be sold, not told.
Bruh.
No Limit, Top Dog. The Last Meal, I fucks with it. Paid the cost to be the boss. It's okay. It got some shit on it.
3-album run that we
RNG, I fuck with it. Then he got some collaboration I ain't even gonna talk about. The Blue Carpet Treatment. Like he don't got nothing that just.
I'm telling you, bro. Listen, do your homework. Y'all niggas gonna kill me. But
Benny
Bush,
on here? Go ahead.
Bush, Kool-Aid, and Never Left. All 3 of them albums is hard. And Bush is different. That's the joint with him and Pharrell, and he's singing.
I'm gonna have to take your word on it and do my homework because I can't co-sign on that shit right now. Is Benny on this list before we wrap this up? No, because Plugs I Met was an EP in real life.
A lot of that shit is EPs.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna do that with Benny. But
that's like I didn't toss Black Thought up there.
Yeah, I say the same thing, but he don't got 3 albums. He only got 2.
Yeah. Cypress Hill first 3 for sure. Us old niggas will definitely.
I don't like Cypress Hill, bruh.
You don't smoke weed neither. I said you don't smoke weed neither. It's different. You didn't smoke weed with Cypress Hill. You wasn't outside.
Nigga, I've been smoking since I was 2. Smoke dog, baby.
Oh shit. Beans is in that discussion. I agree.
I said
Beans is definitely in that discussion for sure. If we was talking mixtapes, Fab will be on here, but we can't. We're not doing mixtapes. We're doing albums. The Soul Tape series by itself is good enough. Is Big Sean in there?
I'm gonna put Big Sean in there.
I am too. And the first album is iffy, but the next 2, he did it. He made it work.
But even
no, because Detroit was a fucking mixtape.
No, I'm saying Hall of Fame, Dark Sky Paradise, and I Decided. I really like I Decided.
I Decided is an underrated album, man. That's a good ass album.
A lot of people don't like that one. Yeah,
people be fronting on I Decided. That's
and
a good
Detroit
album,
too.
man. They didn't want him to grow up.
I think Detroit 2 is a classic. I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna say it. I think
Detroit 2 is a good album. I'm not gonna call it a classic. It's a good album. I'll say it's a great album.
I feel like Detroit was just bananas.
That's his best work. That's his best piece of work.
I don't think it is. I don't think that. You want to know why? I'm gonna tell you why. It is his best compilation of songs, but it's the same thing as the Blueprint 3 to me. Is where every song got a feature on it. So how much Sean do we really get? We get enamored. We get enamored by the interludes. We get enamored by the guest.
I was about to say, I think the interludes sided together. I think that's a situation where
I also called it cooking them eggs, man. They used to call me Young Eggs.
Young Eggs, man.
They used to call me Young Eggs, man.
Like, I thought that was thorough in between the shit. I think that's what tied it together. I like Detroit.
It made it a cohesive.
Sonically, is his best piece of work as far as feeling. I like the way it feels. It blends together well. And Detroit 2 does the same thing, though. I agree with that.
Detroit that album is underrated. Does that for me with giving me Big Sean.
Right. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
All right.
That makes sense.
Hold on. I think I'm.
All right,
Oh,
we're gonna
Royce
do
is
two
in
more,
there.
and then we
Who
gonna
the fuck
shut it
am I?
down.
Royce
Royce
is
is
in
in
there.
there. Royce is in
I
there.
might got y'all. I might got y'all right here.
Vanilla Ice is in there.
Busta's
MC Hammer
in
is in there.
Busta Rhymes is in that discussion. His first 3 albums are crazy.
Look, I got a 4-piece for y'all.
4-piece nugget.
Matter of fact, I got a 5-piece for y'all because this
Ghostface
person
is in
ain't
that
missed.
discussion, too.
This
But go ahead.
person ain't missed at all. The Idea of Beautiful, Beauty and the Beast, Crown, Layla's Wisdom, and Eve.
Rhapsody.
Nigga, I ain't know who the fuck this was. I was about to close my laptop.
Rhapsody.
Bruh,
Yeah.
when you got the Eve and Layla's Wisdom, I was hip. Because I didn't really know about her before that.
She ain't missed on none of them fucking projects.
If you want to go back and check the records, she definitely didn't miss.
I'm going to tell you, because the title sounded very cream of weedy to me, so I was about to say, nigga, don't tell me Big Crit, bro.
No. Like, yo, and on some real shit, these are albums that I raised my daughter on. You dig what I'm saying?
Low key,
like
Lil Jon on that list, but y'all don't want to talk about that. But go ahead.
Yeah, like these are albums I raised my daughter on, because when we speak of my oldest daughter Anissa, she had a complex because she had all these light-skinned friends and nobody was checking for dark-skinned people. And I just used to order shit off of Amazon. I never even read the shit. Like, I just knew it was some be proud of being black shit. And I would just get it, like, it'd come and I just throw it in her room. Yo, check this out. Check this out. Check this out.
Well,
and every book
he's thrown at the wall, Matt Hart from door. Check this out. Boom.
No, it was a soft frisbee flip.
With
like,
love.
yo, check this out. Check this out. And she read every single book that I tossed in her room. And when you see her now, you can't tell her shit about her blackness. And these are albums that I gave to her, like, yo, check this one out. Check this one out right here. Check this out. And yeah, when I the Melanin Goddess, that used to be her fucking Instagram name. Like, all of that because of shit like that. So we talking empowering folks.
Hey, man.
Thank you, Rhapsody.
That's a beautiful thing. That's why music is amazing, because you can take it and do those kinds of things and build people up. If we count albums, I don't know if Styles is on that list, Ray. But if we count mixtapes, Styles is on that list.
Why P just texted me talking about, I almost commented Daddy Yankee, I need to go to sleep.
Oh shit. Daddy fucking Yankee. Wow. All right, I'm gonna give y'all 3 names, and then we gonna do closing thoughts after that. Hold up. I just had how many albums do Gambino got?
Oh, he got 3 strong. He got 5 albums, and he ain't missed.
All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a couple names, and we just discuss them, and that's gonna be the last ones. We can talk about Gambino. We can talk about Bronson.
For sure.
We can talk about Chance, and we can talk about what if we was doing mixtapes. Wiz Khalifa could be in this conversation. If we talking albums, he can't be. But mixtapes, he could be in that talk, yo.
I got me
one
Fever, for my old girl.
Like, oh man, like Cushion Orange Juice is crazy.
That's
like,
my old girl. Khalifa, a younger nigga who handled
and Cudi.
his.
That was the other name I wanted to do.
Oh, Cudi is definitely. Well, hold on.
See, this is what I love you, man, because you stopped the same way I stopped. I was like, Cudi, definitely. Wait a minute, like I had to stop. Yeah, I don't know. Cudi might not be.
Oh shit! Hold up. I can tell you who's not in there. Earl Sweatshirt, man. I love him, but golly,
Earl Sweatshirt is like he like that nigga from the hood that could ball, that keep getting D's and getting locked up. Like he make it like, nigga, you should be good and you not good enough. Like you be mad as shit at Earl Sweatshirt. He's that nigga for sure.
Oh, where's this joint at? All right. Yeah, I can't give it to Cudi, my boy.
I was on the fence with Cudi, but I know you fucks with Cudi like I do. So I wanted to see where you was at with it.
You ever notice that the artists that I fuck with the most be niggas that I really hated?
Well, it happens that way sometimes.
I hated Cudi.
because you ain't like what he was saying. That shit hit too hard. It was too close to what you was feeling in real life. Oh shit, she's still up. I ain't even know. Look, I've been running my mouth. I'm getting eyes.
Time to go to bed, man.
How the eyes? Nah, yeah. So like, Man on the Moon 1, strong. Man on the Moon 2, personally my favorite. Indica is very good. Indica is
album,
good,
but
good
I'm not
album.
gonna say it's a classic. Like it's not on this level of shit that we talking about.
But I'm gonna tell you what, Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. I went back and listened to that like this year, and I was like, oh shit, the nigga do rap. Like, and this was before Man on the Moon 3.
Right.
And I was like, oh, like I've been asleep because this nigga has rapped like recently. That Speed and Bullet bullshit, man. I listened to that. I was like, damn, this song long as fuck. This song is fucking long. When's this nigga gonna say something? Man, I looked at my fucking phone. It was on like track 4. I'm turning this bullshit
Yo,
off.
I hate this nigga. Yeah, that was wild. I hate.
Nah, you fucking up.
Indeed. Oh man. All right. Literally Anything podcast for the people. We are a little bit over, but it's our show, and we don't really have no time limits. But we're gonna start with closing thoughts as we shut this shit down for this week and prepare to send y'all off until y'all Friday, properly thinking about all the crazy shit we talked about today. Brother Left, NWA, Negas with Aptitude. What is your final thought for the week, sir?
Wow. I had my thing, like I thought about the whole the Afghanistan situation, and you know, me being a military vet, I feel some type of way because you got a lot of people who are mad because we pulled, well, I'm not going to say we, but the United States pulled our forces out of Afghanistan. And one of the things that the people call him Sleepy Joe, but one of the things that he said that was very, very fucking poignant. Why are we fighting a war that they won't fight themselves? Because we pull our people out and they won't fight the war that we was fighting for them. Yeah, we ain't got no reason to be over there.
I'm gonna put something in perspective real quick. This is also a Trump policy. Like he was pulling them out of Afghanistan. Like that was already set in stone. Mm-hmm. So like a lot of people are getting mad at Joe Biden over this, but Trump. So I just want to make that distinction.
Yo, but it's wild because George W. is the motherfucker who put him over there.
Hey, stop talking about my mans.
Why you mad? Because we talked about W. Listen, he put him over there. So
you ready to die about this pussy? I am.
And fool me once, you can't get fooled.
Fool
me, won't fool me again. That shit. That's one of the best fucking sound bites ever, man.
Leader
of the country saying that shit.
I love when Smoke Dizzy used that shit on one of his joints. Like, yo, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Man,
listen, the best George W. Bush soundbite ever. We gotta stop these terrorist organizations overseas. God bless America. Now watch this drive and smoke that shit off the tee, bro. Nigga hit a mean like 500 yards, bro.
Here's the thing, man. You'll never hear me say that motherfucker was one of the most gangster presidents we ever had. Like George ain't give a fuck. Like,
yo, they said they was like, Mr. President, where you want us to land? He said, right there. Right there. My fault. Go ahead, Left.
No, but that was my political views for the week. I just that shit, it bothered me because you got a lot of people who sitting up here talking about we should have stayed and stuff like that. Like, mind you, like I'm not a proponent of young people fighting wars that started over old people arguments.
That's a bar.
Talk heavy. No, I feel you on that. Yeah, man. Fuck that. I always told you I admired the shit out of you for even putting yourself on the line to get that one of them white men a chance to send you to a war. So, like, respect to you for that. But like now in today's climate, fuck out of here. But Brotherhood, does your baby mama's favorite ex whore? What's your closing thoughts?
Hey man, listen, I need to tell y'all something. Y'all gonna hear it here first. Your nigga is back. Yo, bro, listen. So it all started. P found me in an apartment. I was like, bro, I was really like about to just tap out and be like, fuck it, nigga, I'm just gonna have to be homeless. P found me a fucking apartment. It's stupid expensive, but everything is fucking included. So I'm happy. The first thing I did was write a song after that. I'm like,
was that beat you was doing on the joint the other day? Did you write to that? Or you just was putting it together?
Yeah, I was knocking the dust off.
I like that, John. No, I like where you was going, but I did hear the other John you posted in your story too.
You feel me?
I need you to make me a beat for our intro. I'm working on the treatment for our intro, and yeah, let's make that shit happen.
So I'm saying that to say, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I think I'm dropping next Friday. I think if shit's going the way that it's going, I think I'm dropping next Friday. And I'm thinking the title might be Deja What's Next 2, Live and Grow. Or no. Let Live and Let It Grow. That's what it is.
Facts. I like that. I'm happy to see you in that space, bro. I remember it was a time before you got into that bad spot you was in where you was sending me a beat a week. Like literally, yo, dog, listen to this. Yo, my nigga, check this joint out.
And it was just that one that I was sending you.
No, I know, but this is what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, you literally was like finishing the shit and sending it to me 30 seconds after you was done with it. And I was getting one of them a week, like every fucking week for a long ass time. And then, you know, shit got weird. And, you know, that's what we do.
Moral of the story, y'all. Listen, if the pussy stink, her fucking spirit is probably putrid. That's all I'm gonna say. If her pussy stink, her spirit, her soul, and her innards are probably putrid. Because let me tell y'all something. A bitch tried to dime me out to a whole bunch of motherfuckers, right? Did me dirty, and then gonna text me on my dad's birthday telling me how much this nigga fucking cared for me and how much he loved me. Bitch, your pussy stink, therefore we know that your spirit is putrid. That's all we know. And you're not gangster in real life. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, and the book is done. In case in case y'all didn't know, the book is done. The book is done. I just got to get it copyrighted, and we out there. It's done.
I love how you just brush off the pussy stink and she's putrid. Like, you just kept pushing right through that shit, love. Like, you just going not address that shit. You know what? You right,
bro.
It's
I'm
almost 10 o'clock. I don't
have time. Fellas, okay. I'm telling you.
You know, the book be talking about the book is talking about pussy.
If your pussy stink, you really need to check your spirit. Get right with your spirit, and I guarantee you it tastes like water again. If your spirit ain't right, I guarantee you your pussy stink.
Okay, so thanks to everybody's final thoughts. I'm gonna wrap it up now with a few of my own. Still working on that Google Doc for the shirts. I'm coming with it, y'all, but I got to do it right. So just give me a minute to get that up with y'all. Plan on finishing the editing Saturday of last Sunday's in-house episode. So hopefully, if we finish the editing Saturday, I can drop it Sunday, Monday, somewhere in that. I can't put if your pussy stink in the entitlements though. Like I gotta finesse that. I can't. Oh god!
All right, if the poom stink, your spirit is putrid.
Putrid innards.
If the poom stink,
look, and Gigi said that's a chakra.
Bro, I know what you're talking about.
Putrid innards, dog.
Oh god, I'm done, man. So be on the lookout for the merch. We're gonna have plenty of that. We're gonna I've come to the conclusion that we only gonna do 4 colors to start, and if y'all buy them, we'll expand the colors. I'm gonna do the whole little thing as far as coming up with the Google Doc and all that. Just give me some time. I'm back at work, so shit's a little bit different with the with my free time and all that. But and I guess my last and final thought is don't run around with putridness between your legs. Like, check your spirit. Like,
between your chakras.
I gotta just follow up. Oh,
your chakras right.
Hey, y'all. Hey, fellas. Hey, I made this joke yesterday. Hey, fellas, you know what I mean? Do what you got to do. Be a real nigga, and I guarantee you a Burlington Throat Factory going to come your way.
Oh, man.
Burlington Throat Factory.
I love everybody who shows up for us. Hopefully, y'all had a good time and you enjoyed yourself. If you didn't, that ain't our fault because we funny. So we'll see you here next week. Same time, same place, talking the same shit. Literally anything podcast. Podcast to the people. We'll send you out with this.
You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. This thing. You about to lose your job.